not doing a damn thing, just sitting there giving my opinion on what. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Somebody asked me how I slept. I'm telling you, I'm okay. I feel a little better. In somewhat ways, I feel kind of better. In ways, I don't. I've got so much energy, but my body won't let me do what I want to do. I mean, I just can't do it. I never thought I'd be one saying can't. Am I crackling or anything? Am I crackling? Am I crackling? It was a very long day yesterday, and I can't believe I've done that. What about now? Is it good now? Thank you. I think it's good now. If it's not, let me know. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to move away from the pink Boberto stuff. I've got bigger and better things to do and push my time with that. I think I pretty much showed everyone who that person was. And until they can prove that that's not them, then hey. And what's sad is that person too also, well, you see. Anybody see the comment that idiot left? Guys, I'm not going to say I'm the smartest or the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm not going to say I'm all that. But I will say I'm pretty damn good at what I do and making people do what they do. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yesterday, some of the mean girls came in chat. It was very nice. Very nice. And I appreciate that. I think Katie went out of hell yesterday on hers. As I knew she would. But it's okay. It's okay. She has her way of doing things. We have our way of doing things. I'm not going to put somebody on panel and let them get destroyed. I'm not doing that. If I did that, I'm no better than them anyways. I'm not going to do that. Can anybody hear me real good? Is it clear now? Everything clear? We Scottish, I got your message, and no, you're not a problem. I kind of like you. You're kind of like the Chicago Bulls. It's kind of like having the Chicago Bulls and having a Dennis Rodman on the team. Dennis Rodman would start more shit with anybody, but by God. Yes, that is true. That is true. That I have nothing against these people. Nothing against these people whatsoever. Let them report. Let them do whatever they want to do. But people show the true colors. I mean, that's just the way it is. No, I'm not going to be back over there. I'm not going around it. I don't support that. No, I do not. I do not support that. But I do, I think her channel will grow. I do think her channel will, I guess, do what it needs to do. But when you turn it into literally a shit show, there's already another channel called that. So anyways, with that being said, I'm not going to be participating in anything they have in the near future. I thought about it and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Anytime you can turn something up on somebody like that, that's not me. That's not me. That will be me. And I did not agree. Now, I'm thinking a lot of people thinking that. But it's okay. It's okay. People want to go for the drama. People want to go for the drama, and I'm not into that. Sorry, I'm not when it's a serious matter, and I'm not going to be into that. Well, hello, AC. How are you doing? Yep. It's grits. Yeah. You don't know what grits is? You don't know what grits is? We got bigger and better things to do. Bigger and better things to do than fool around with something that's not going nowhere. I'm not doing that. I wish them the best of luck. I wish both channels the best of luck. But that's just not me, and I'm not going to be a part of that. As far as teaming up with the mean girls just to take somebody down, I'm not into that. If you want to be friends with them, you be friends with them. I'll be friends with them, but I'm not going to be used for a power source. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to let my people be used either. But if they want to come together as a truce, that's fine. That's okay. Kipper went wild. But I'm not going to be putting myself into a position where I'm going to get really, really stressed out over something that's bullshit. Especially a lot of the things that they put up. They were just trying to make it fit somewhere. That hurt. I believe in the creator should have control over their channel. They should have control over their channel. And obviously the creator didn't. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I need to say. Let's move on. I'm going to have so my friend had messaged me and said some electronics and stuff was going to be probably, I told them they'll be arriving probably tomorrow or Tuesday. So they're going to bring them to me. I thought that was pretty damn good and pretty nice of them. I thought it's pretty nice of them. Sure, he's got a damn gate system set up that it just don't. Sometimes the damn USPS guy and the damn UPS guy, they throw the packages over the fence. Well, you know what happens if they throw electronics over a fence? It's going to be bad. It's going to be really, really bad. So I made sure that they put fragile all over it. Fragile, there you go. So hopefully in the next day or so, we'll have the electronics needed. I actually took it upon myself to purchase a few chargers for the field, for what we're going to be doing. And yes, I'm saying for the field. Even if it kills me, I will be out there. Okay? Simple. I mean, I'm saying this. We got a damn SUV Suburban. We got a Suburban, a 22 Suburban. And if it ain't being used for nothing, it's got damn air conditioner. It's got everything. I can sit in the back and do what I need to do. I can work on it. I've got a laptop stand that goes down in, so I can do what I need to do as I drive. And mostly, you don't have to have, I can do whatever. I can do the hotspot stuff and work with it that way. But the fact of the matter is, there's more to it. And saying that I'm going to be able to join the Sebastian case right now, I would have already been there. If my health would have been well. And I'm talking about doing something that these other creators are not doing, and that's field interviews. Where's the field interviews at? They get close to him, they get a picture. You ever notice that they get real close to him and they'll get a video or something like that? They'll get a video of him and they'll say, look, there he is. He's walking. He's 1,900,022 foot from me. Look, there it is. You can barely make him out. No, you go to the horse's mouth. You go to the horse's mouth. You go. Thank you for the breakfast, sweet. I saw it when I woke up this morning. And I want you to have a good day on your work, a good day on your job. So you go to the horse's mouth. We all know that, right? We know that. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, I'm sick and tired of looking at Mr. Proudfoot. I'm sick and tired of looking at it. Matter of fact, I did not really just go straight to sleep last night. I pulled a few things out and looked and was trying to find out even more. I'm new to it. I don't know much about it. The only thing I know is what I've been told and what I see. I don't believe none of that shit. That's just the way it is. I believe his family in the conference, what they said. I believe there was more to it. I still believe there's more to it. I think it's sad how kids just vanish. I don't think that's possible. No, I don't. I just don't think they just vanish. I don't think 1 minute they're there, then the next minute they're gone. No, I don't. Been watching a lot of these cases in court and stuff. These people who kill their kids. You've been up all night in meth head. No, I'm not. I actually got some pretty good sleep. I got some pretty good sleep, even though I got about 6 hours sleep. Feel pretty good. Hell, man. No, I try not to do too much meth or cocaine or any of that above. I try to keep my arms pretty damn clean these days and my toes. I can't believe they want to see between my toes. I've showed my feet many a time. I ain't got nothing to hide. My crusty old ass feet. Oh my God. You still throw the kicks? I don't know about throwing a kick. I tell you. I don't know if I can still throw a kick or not. I've not threw a kick and I'm not throwing a kick. I say that. I'm not throwing a kick in probably 2.5 months. And used to, I was very, very agile about that. Like literally, I'd wake up throwing kicks. Nice effect, scammer. Well, hello, Katie. Katie of NH. Does that NH stand for New Hampshire? You can inject it in your groin as well. That's that doesn't seem street smart, so I don't. I didn't know. I don't know about it. I gotta show you my groins too. Katie of New Hampshire. What the hell is that? Anyway, y'all know what to do. It's not that hard. It's easy. I don't know. I'm not. Hell no. I don't inject shit. I don't like needles. To be honest with you, I can't stand them. And I don't ever snort anything anyways because of my sinusitis. And like when I go different places and stuff, I mean, I'm telling you, I can go, and I travel a lot. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I've racked up thousands and thousands of dollars in Ubers, which I never use no more, which I literally use Lyft now. I don't want Uber. I don't want nothing to do with Uber. They screwed me over. $25, they lost thousands. Seriously. I was doing $15, $20, $30, literally a day, even more sometimes. Eric Shane, is it true Kempy and Jimbo had a sexual relationship together? I don't know if I know they met that one time on a court thing, but I don't know anything more about them. I know that Kemper keeps on messaging me, and I don't message him back. We pretty much our conversation is pretty much through online here through StreamYard and Kemper on Messenger. And he's, I mean, God Almighty, I want nothing to do with these guys. Mine and Kemper, our time will come here soon, and we'll see what happens. Somebody wants me to dip and dap into the Winstraw game. To be honest with you, I really don't want to get into that. I really don't want to go that way. Becca Boland really liked to screw me over, like it made me mean. That Decca, yes, that made me mean. I don't want to be around that. I mean, literally, I hurt a lot of people, and I was getting physically mean. And I mean, what do you expect? It comes from a gorilla, right? So I was getting to where I was not myself, and I took a cycle. I'll just be honest. I did a cycle of that stuff, and why my body never takes anything. Did I see improvements? Hell to the yeah. But I was snapping at people, and right now at this point in my life, I don't need to be snapping at people. I don't want to hurt the good people who are trying to help me, and I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going that route. If I do that, I pretty much just lost it all. But did it help me? Shit, yeah, it did. But it made me want to fight. It made me want to run through a wall. It literally. Tennessee isn't playing. What are we talking about here? Tennessee is starting to pick up. Yes, they have they passed a few new laws if you look at it too on the subject of child predators. Check it out there. Jimbo, if you're having a gay party next week, well, I hope the party goes over well. What is a pauper's rehab, Katie? What the hell are you even talking about? Look, if I was a drug addict, I wouldn't be up at 8:30 in the morning. I'd be up maybe 3 or 2 or something like that. I wouldn't be able to get up this early. But anyways, it's going to grow even more. We're going to grow even more because of who we are. We're real, and that's the difference between them and us. And I'm saying in all counts. Now, for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, let's say that, we have done nothing with rescue or helping children. If it's meant for me to pass away, I'm going out in a blaze. Okay? It's as simple as that. This channel will turn over. I'm working on videos now, but this channel will turn over and turn into much more. And this drama bullshit that we face every day, I think people have a right to choose. They have a right to choose who they believe and who they don't. But from my experience and my training and what I've endured throughout life, reality shows. So if I'm sitting behind a computer screen, not doing a damn thing, just sitting there giving my opinion on what I think, then I'm not going nowhere. I'm not doing anything. How am I helping? I'm just contributing to a problem by calling people names and doing this and doing that, right? So it is what it is. I will do the procedure when the weight's gained. Enough weight, and I feel that I can do it. Oh, the Siberian tiger's coming out. You can damn well bet that. The biggest, meanest tiger is the Siberian. The most powerful tiger is the Siberian. Regular tigers and little Bengals, 500, 540. They get to 500, 540 pounds, but the Siberian gets up to 7, 8, sometimes even 900 pounds. That's a big ass tiger. Now, I think we all can agree that the last 2.5 years we've not done what we need to do. We've not. I've lollygagged around, I've bullshitted around, and I've let people take what precious time that I had and didn't even know. It's time. It is time that we stand. And others. All we ask, all I ask, and all we ask here, all we ask, if you believe in protecting children. You know, I had it to where it was women and children, guys. But to be honest with you, I think I'm taking the women part back out of it because women can be just as dirty as men can. Do you agree on that? I think I'm going to take the part out, and I think I'm going back to we the people will protect the children at all costs. When you add women in it, it just adds drama, and it adds more of a array, and it broadens the spectrum, and to be honest with you, we can't cover all that. I think it should be the children and children only. We the people will protect the children at all costs. When you say women and children, you broaden the spectrum. I've been thinking about that. I've been talking to people about that. But Katie, I never said I was dying. I mean, I'm on my way there now. Something ain't done. But I think I'm going to go ahead and block you. I'm going to go ahead and put you out of your misery right now. You're not for the cause. You're not for what I'm going to do. You're not for anything. Okay? So I'll either ask you to leave now or I can do it. As a matter of fact, I can do it. Kids aren't safe around me. Well, you know, that's your opinion, but my opinion is you're blocked. Thank you. We're going to have more of that. I mean, hell, it's 8:30 in the morning. I got 130 people in here. Either you guys don't sleep or ain't got nothing better to do. You may have had your coffee yet. It's not even 9 o'clock. I bet some of y'all ain't had coffee, which I never do drink coffee. Don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want anything to do with coffee. I mean, I drank when I was a kid. I drank like 9 cups straight, and I think it done me in, to be honest. But they don't want people found. These people on YouTube, you think they actually want the kids found? I can prove they don't. Because as long as they're not found, well, they gain financially. I've seen YouTubers gain vehicles. I've seen YouTubers gain tons and tons of money, have everything for them paid for by just talking about kids. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking about them. Benny Keys had the best term for it. You want to get rich on YouTube? Find your tragedy involving a child, and you exploit that motherfucker to the last dog. What did he say? Hunt. That right there told me everything I need to know about Benny Keys. Whether he said it, whether the deal was, he knew it, and he knew it in his heart. This man made thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars off the Summer Whales thing. Betty, as far as being an investigative reporter or whatever the hell you say you are, I don't claim to be. I don't want to be an investigative reporter. I don't want none of that bullshit, especially if I'm hanging out with pedophiles and child predators and predatory people that show predatory behavior like you do. I can honestly say I've never watched 49,000 hours of child porn. I've never had my head stuck where I couldn't move it and it was on straight. Literally. She said, they wouldn't let us move our head. We had to watch 49,000 hours. Well, let me tell you, you folks do know that is impossible, right? Does anyone know exactly how long 49,000 hours is? So I don't believe she watched 49,000 hours of child porn. That's impossible. There's no way. Do you know how long it would take you to watch 49,000 hours? Let's do this. There's 60 minutes in an hour, right? 60 minutes in an hour. In a 12-hour period. God almighty. Well, there's one day, give or take. That's what I'm saying. So there's one day. We know there's 24 hours in a full day. So her whole day and night is gone from watching child porn. Okay. 2 days would be 48 hours. 2 full days would be 48. 3 would be 72. Well, right there, I don't know, 49,000 hours straight, Betty. You know how many? Do you understand? Yes, thank you, Chica. It does. It sounds just like. But anyways, 5.5 years. I don't know. I really don't. But if that's the truth, we'd be in today's territory, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we be like a few years? I mean, I think we would be even through that. I'm not the one that said it. I'm not the one that claimed it. Ross says he's watched 0 hours of CP. I've watched 0 hours of CP. Now, have I seen photos and files? Yes, I have. When I worked for a special company, yes, I did. I'll just say organization. I ain't gonna say company no more. Did I have the files in my hand of what this person had done to this child? Yes, I did. You know why? Because he would make and he would develop photos. He was a photo guy, a photography guy. He liked going into those rooms and developing photos. As a matter of fact, when he was busted, there was photos hanging everywhere in his back room of all of his victims. There's 4 or 5 little kids in there of what he done. That's the same guy, if you Google, that burnt the little kid's feet and stuff on the stove. He put the kid on the stove, on one of those stoves, one of those wood burner things where it get hot in the top of it, you can't touch it, right? And he would molest that child, and that kid's feet would be on that stove. He burnt the bottom part of his soles off his feet. But they done it for torture and pain. You see, they got off on that. When you look into the world of child predators, there's always a motive. There's always a motive, whether control, power. But most of it always will start with what? Manipulation. They have to manipulate their way in. Unless they're like dogs and they just grab them off the street, kill them for their organs and sell them for 15 or 20,000 on the street, right? Now, I mean, people don't want to go in. If you really want to go into depth in it, go into the depth of it. You've seen them on TV. You've seen them in reality. Kids be out there with their family, having a little lunch or something, dinner. Somebody jump a gate and try to grab a child. Remember? It's been on the news a few different times. Because they know they just grabbed $25,000 in their hands. You're not going to get much less except you're an idiot in Corbin, Kentucky, who tried to sell his daughter for $2,000 or $2,500. Yeah, he was part of that park thing up there. Remember that? Y'all remember that guy in Corbin, Kentucky? Tried to sell his child for $2,500. Went down to the gas station. Went down to the gas station. People was getting their income tax and stuff. He wanted $2,500. He set up a sting operation on him. It's sad that people can't even take their kids to a park nowadays. You can't take your kids to a park. You don't know what's out there looking at them. It's very, very sick what they do. If you're an adult and you have sexual tendencies and sexual feelings for a child, for a child, there's something damn well wrong with you. I think you need help. I would never, ever. I don't even. How do you consider that? I don't even like younger women. I like older women. Oh God, I just gave it away. I don't like younger women. I like older women. I don't know why I've always been that way. Hell, when I was 19 years old, I like my 25, 27, 30-year-olds. Hell, loved it. Now, I'm not even going to say. I'm into my 60s and 70-year-olds, right? Yeah, at 1 foot in the grave. Just play. Hey, look, it's Sunday. I'm allowed to do that. But no, I'm still. I wouldn't even talk to a girl unless I knew she's over 22, 23 years old. Back then, I scared to death of that. I hated that, like literally. But nowadays, hell, I don't even talk to them anyway. I'm scared to death. I'm gonna think they're gonna eat me or something. My social life went to hell. I'll tell you what, my social life. Hey, I swear to God, I can tell you my whole day routine right now. I am doing pretty good, Mr. Specialist. I do like you got the number 2 on there. Pretty wild. I do. I swear. I swear to God, my life now, it's so easy. I'm telling you. Good morning, Mama T. Good morning. You're an actual specialist? That's good. That's awesome. What kind of specialist are you? Tell me what kind of specialist are you? Are you sure you're not just a corporal? I'm just playing. Push-ups, breakfast talk on YouTube, sleep. You do push-ups? I'm going to have to see a video of that. I'm going to put some videos up of me doing push-ups and stuff too, showing my progress. I can't do that, but your husband died a year ago, and I'm sorry for that. I believe once you find that certain special person, in life, they say you're meant to be. You're meant to be. I've seen some couples get together and last forever. I've seen other couples get together and it just be destroyed. There's one thing a woman's going to do in your life, man. She's either going to make you 1,000% better or 1,000% worse. That's a fact. We roll the dice on that each and every time. Each and every time. Men, I'm telling you, what little men we have in this room, I know it's only like 3% at that, but I'm saying this right here. A woman's either going to make you great or a woman's going to make you hate. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. The right one's going to build you. The wrong one's going to destroy you. Trust me, I've had about 3 or 4 wrong ones. Damn. I'm telling you, there's no pun intended on that. I've had women who were awesome people, but they didn't have no common sense. They couldn't have no common sense. They were book smart in their jobs and stuff they had. They were smart on that, but they had no common sense. But they were beautiful ladies, down to earth, but they would say some of the stupidest things I've ever heard and believe it. I dated a woman who loved Joe Biden. I didn't know it at first, but she was in love with Joe Biden. Everything he said on TV, it was right there. And I would be wondering, is that CNN you're watching? Yeah. What's here? And she loved The View. And she would try to make me watch it with her. I'd kick my legs up, my feet on the couch. She would get up by me on the side of me here, literally, and cuddle up with me, and she would put it on the fucking news. Look, I don't watch TV anyways, and I can't stand the news, especially some of the news. Some stations make no sense to me. But I'm going to tell you, when Joe Biden was on that, doing his little press conferences and all that, she was right there. She was right there. Beautiful woman, beautiful body, all that. But when Joe Biden was on, I'm telling you right now, this woman, something hit her brain or something. Anyways, the ending was really a horror story in itself. She had came home and left me a message and text. I didn't understand the message. I didn't understand text. I didn't understand what she would write like, blah, blah, blah. It didn't make no sense. So here I am trying to read this message. And I can't make sense out of it. It's just one of those messages. I text her back, hey, I need you to speak English. I can't understand this text. What do you need me to do? What do you want me to do? Like that. Now, I wasn't at the house at the time. I was not at the house. Oh my God, I didn't want to talk about this yet. Anyways, she said, I need you. Well, she wanted me to start being more political and, in her belief system and all that. That's pretty much what the text was. And I'm going to be honest with you. I swear to God, the next time I saw her, we had an argument. And it was a hellacious, stormed argument about Joe Biden. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm arguing with this woman over somebody who is senile, who has no sense, and could be possibly a pedophile. So here I am arguing with this woman. And she makes the comment. You're just jealous of the way he looks. And I'm like, well, 70-some-year-old, you'll never look anything like. I'm like, do I really want to look like that? That's kind of like something I don't want. Anyways, it goes on. We kind of quit right there. You know how you get those ballots in the mail? Well, the ballots in the mail, this is the first party. This is the first time that Trump went up against Biden. Those ballots in the mail. So here she is wanting me to vote, ballot in the mail. No, hell to the no. I'm not doing no ballot, no mail. And then it started again. When COVID hit, holy to the hell. She would wear a mask. She would wear the triple mask. I'm like, it's kind of hard to breathe, right? You can't breathe through three masks. Well, I'm glad you're watching me. Thank you so much. Feel free to put a Cash App in for a Mountain Dew or some chocolate drinks. Thank you so much. Anyways, I appreciate it. But anyway, she would wear the mask religiously. She would roll the windows up. She didn't believe in turning the air conditioner on because she believed that the ecosystem, something was going on with the air, that it could go out of the vehicle and when the way it forms. So never again, never again will I date someone like that. Never, ever, ever, ever again. But the mask thing and her trying to put a mask on me, no, no. I have a fridge full of Mountain Dew. Come get one. Well, sweetie, if I was in the area, I don't even know what area you're in. What area are you in? I'm wrapped up in a blanket right now. Literally wrapped up in a blanket. That ain't being productive, is it? Because every little air that hits, it goes straight to my bones where I don't have no meat on my bones. Angela, no, I would never want to run for president of the United States. However, governor of some certain state, maybe, but not no president. Never, ever would I ever want that. I won't. I want to be able to move around free. And as long as I ain't got this crazy ass looking hat on my head, nobody knows me anyways, and I can do things. But I can tell you, I can go through Tennessee, I can go through Virginia, I can go through West Virginia, I can even go through Kentucky. I can go through Georgia. I can go through parts of Florida. And then when I've got this damn hat on my head, there's people that recognize it. There's damn well people that recognize it. People recognize it. I avoided the falsy ouchie. There's still so many things with that. So many things with that. So many things with that. Would love to see me as a governor. First thing I would do, I'll tell you right now. First thing I would do, if you're convicted of child predatorism, you die. Simple. If you're convicted of hurting a child, now I'm talking about a true, fully conviction. It would be Kentucky that I ran for governor in. If I did it, Kentucky or Tennessee. I will be only. I've had some conversations with him before. I don't know too much about, running against him, but Kentucky would be the number one thing. As a matter of fact, I started to run and I got in trouble and stuff with all this bullshit in 23 against the Kentucky governor. Not saying you're talking to a future governor. I'm just telling you what my plans were. At that time, we had those millions of people and those views. Everybody knew me. Hell, you heard Nicolina make a phone call to a place that I've been to once or twice in my life in Madison County, and they were saying, "Yeah, it's the guy with the wears the crocodile hat." There you go. And she said, "You know him, huh?" I didn't know that officer. I didn't know who those people were, but by God, they damn sure knew me. Did I work for Donald Trump? I worked for his outside security. Yes, I did. I damn sure did. And I've already been questioned by the Department of Homeland Security over that. And I found true. I worked for outside detail security. Yes, I sure did. Was I a Secret Service? No. No, I wasn't. There's a lot of things you all don't understand about me. That is when people started playing dirty with me, exactly. They say that I just left this woman's house and went straight to the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. So you're telling me New York? I left New York and drove all the way to Kenosha, Wisconsin, right? Is what you're saying. No reason to do it. The gas money, all that, everything. Think about it. I love this stuff. But I'm proven. I'm proven. It don't matter if you think I'm a joke or not. Show me what you've done. I'm proven. Everyone has seen the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. You know, we had people there's people trying to pull the other videos up, and you can see me in the background. Yeah, am I walking on my phone? Hell yeah, I am. I'm walking, I'm on my phone videoing. You know why? Because my clip had broke off for my jacket. The piece they gave me to actually try to wear those damn cheap ass body cams lit up. I said, I'm not putting this shit on me. I'm not doing that. I'm a walking target. They're crazy in hell. None of them. Look at the picture. Look at the picture of the four security that was there. One dude had his own body cam that he used. I used my phone the whole time, and my clip broke where I had it on top of the jacket I was wearing. It had a clip on it. And it broke. That's why I walked around with my phone in my pocket and in my hand. And yes, I videoed a lot of back stuff. But not only was I security for the media in the nighttime, not the day, in the nighttime, but I worked as security for the day. When the verdict was my job started when the verdict came out. Kyle Rittenhouse, everybody thought Kyle Rittenhouse was going to go come out the front doors. That's not how we had it set up. We had mop signs in front of the side saying wet, slippery, wet, all that closed off construction. They had a board. They had a board that was on the side door of the courthouse. Looked like it had been like it was really going through construction. So when the verdict came out, Kyle Rittenhouse was led out the side door where everybody thought was condemned and damned up. 3 days before that court date, I can show you the blueprints on how we did that. Now, I'm not going to give the name of the security professional. I'm not going to do that. Good friends with him till this day. When nighttime came, well, after Kyle Rittenhouse came out, what they wanted to do is make one loop, stop 8 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds is what they stopped in order for his security team to get him out into the vehicle and then go. After he went and left, the police were going to pull out immediately behind him. That way to avoid anybody doing anything with following. I videoed him going out the side door because I knew. I didn't want to make too much attention, but I knew when the judge said not guilty, when he was found not guilty, that I knew exactly how much time they was going to bring him out. I knew exactly what was going to go on because my job started right after that. Right after that. Now, if you look at the time that it took to get him out of the courthouse, they had to move that fake ass wall that was on the door.
If you have questions, artillery, that's fine. Hold on one second. They had to move his ass. They had to move that board that was on the door in the construction thing. They had a construction thing on it. Took the door, opened the side door, and they had 8 to 10 seconds to get to that vehicle. The vehicle was coming around. It was a Suburban that he was out in. A black Suburban, like I always, they're always using black Suburbans. Now, as soon as they did that, the sheriff department pulled out behind them and made sure. And there was a couple more police, and there was a guy on. So there was a couple of different security teams and stuff that was in that. The outside security with the media and the special guests and the politicians that spoke was me and 3 other people. So yes, I still have those contacts. WGN, yes, I still have those contacts. I still have all those contacts. Now you can believe whatever you want to believe from the other side. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm waiting on some electronics to come. But real's real, folks. Real is real. No matter how you look at it, no matter how many times you hate somebody, real's real. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, you all seen the Kyle Rittenhouse video. And your picture don't matter. You didn't do anything wrong. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let's see what happens. Let's see what transpires. You all seen the Kyle Rittenhouse video and security of me getting interviewed, right? I couldn't do the interview until later that night. I had a chance to be on every single news thing they are. News, everything. I had a chance to be on all those. Kemper got mad at me. Kemper, you're mad at me because I busted your buddy. I busted your buddy. We busted your buddy. Predator Hunter Nation busted your buddy. You see, old Tim. Kemper won't talk about this, but Kemper used to get a lot of things from old Tim. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Kemper? I think it's right.
Would you be too shy to come and jack off with me? That's you saying that. I can help you through it if you want me to. I go with my heart. I like you already. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Okay, well, because if I hadn't showed up and we hadn't showed up, a 15-year-old kid would have showed up, what would have really happened? What would you have done, honestly? Honestly, I probably... You would have done it. No, not really. I'd probably, hung myself probably. But, that'd be about it. No, you'd be raping that kid right now. You would be doing something you don't supposed to do that's totally against the law.
His exact words were, I would have probably hung myself. So he already knew that he would have done it. I would have hung myself. Get to hanging, motherfucker. That's what I say to you. It was things like that. I remember the first time I did that, and that video hit 8 million. That video hit 8 million. At first, I remember when it hit 250,000, around 250,000, and people started, oh my God, they commenting, they was using it. Come on, whose show? Whose show am I coming on? Because I don't really do that stuff. Do you want to email? Oh my God. Here, use this one. OperationRock24@gmail.com. Because Artillery 45, I did leave a woman in the room. When in the college years and stuff like that, when I was partying, and it was about, oh my God, I want to say 28 years ago, 27 years ago, I did. A woman hated black men. A woman hated black men. I dated her for a while. She was very vile and disgusting. And she loved to do crazy sexual things. When I say I walked off and never seen her again, I don't mean like forever seeing her or hearing about her, okay? I never saw her as, you know, I cut everything off for that. What excuses? I ain't making no excuses. I'm showing you proof. I'm going to show you all proof. Back in the day, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I used to work for an investigation company. I was a private investigator. I was licensed in 10 or 12 different states. Here's some of the equipment. Here's some of our equipment we used. If you'll give me a second, I'll show you the videos. I'll show you the cameras. I'll show you a lot. I've even got even more videos. ASI had different contracts. Some was down toward the border. Some was over, you know, you did every kind of work. You did every kind of work. You had a license. You had a private investigating license. So you was able to do any kind of work. So think about it. If you let this give it a chance to load up, I'll show you. But show me these other YouTubers that can show you these type of videos that they've done. They can't.
This is what's called a covert vehicle. Now, covert vehicles come equipped with cameras. You have your, check this out. This is what we use to spy. So, that's what it's about, Jerry. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Gotta go to Illinois, and then I gotta go to Ohio first thing in the morning, Missouri, and then Illinois, and I'm heading back there. See you, bro.
Do I have my license still? No. Everything ceased in 21, 22. Do I still get letters and recommendations to go and renew? Yes, I do. I don't want no part of that life anymore. I'm a different man. I don't do that stuff anymore. What was 2 years ago? The tied up woman thing? That is when Kayla Biz Center got something like that. I don't even know how many years. It might have been even more. I don't keep up with the time anymore, especially years. If somebody told me that story, how I would react, I would be ashamed. I'd be ashamed of myself. In my younger years, I am ashamed of myself. I am ashamed of myself in my younger years. Yes, I am. 18, 19 years old, 20. I don't want to go back to that. What show, Angela? What show are you talking about? The credentials are there. Everybody has them. What show are you talking about, Angela? And you'll have to pay my fee. I have a fee to come on any show anymore. If I can't get dinner out of it, I'm not doing it. Dinner and a drink, I'm not doing it. It's not worth my time. So you come up with what you need to do. Tell me what show I'm going to come up on, and we'll talk about it. You've got my email. You've got my email. You can go from there. But I'm not doing nothing stupid that's going to, no, I'm not doing that. Anyways, I got more videos I'll show you all. You're more than welcome to take these videos and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with them, really. I was on panel in Maine uh, against stopping child trafficking and working. Money is no problem. We have plenty of money. Okay, then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. What channel? You haven't even told me the channel it was. What channel am I supposedly going on? That's what I want to know. The channel. I could care less about the money. That's the thing. If I want to put my morale out there, and if I want to take and put my morals out there. You know what, Artillery 45? I'm so sorry about that. I'm very, very sorry about that. And I bet you she done the chemo. I bet she went through and put her body through hell, did she? Just like a lot of others do. Me, that's not my route. That's not my route at all. If I can have something cut out of me, I would rather go that route. But right now, I'm literally not in the shape for that right now. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm sorry, Artillery 45. I really am. I've known you for a year and a half, 2 years. Thank you. Thank you, Mountain Violet. And I want to say this to you, Mountain Violet. The dosage, it may be killing me now, but I'll tell you what, I have got so much energy. My body just can't do it right now. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for what you're doing and what you're helping with. Thank you. Let me see this video stuff. Here we go. Show me Jimbo in the news. Show me something he's done. This is verification. Go to their news channels. They have over 1 million subscribers.
Good evening. I am Virginia Allen with the Daily Signal. We are live from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Right behind me is the courthouse where earlier today the jury of 12 found Kyle Rittenhouse not guilty. He was set free, essentially. And on all 5 counts, the jury found him not to be guilty. So I'm here this evening with a gentleman named Ernie Chow. He is executive protection. That's what he does. He's been hired to be here. Ernie, tell me a little bit about the ruling today. When that verdict came out, that Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty, were you expecting that?
Yes, I think a lot of people in America was thinking about that and expecting what the ruling was not guilty. And the thing about it is, when the weapons charge was threw out, when it was threw out days ago, that was really the glue that held the case together, if you really want to look at it that way. When that was threw out, I mean, that pretty much just showed the forward outcome, which was not guilty.
Well, and behind me, we are looking at an empty courthouse. There's a number of media across the street that are getting their footage, doing their hits. It's quiet, though. It is quiet here in Kenosha right now. Are you surprised by how quiet it is?
Well, not really, because we expected this with the amount of police and the way the law enforcement, the presence of law enforcement, and the way they've actually got this cut out with the angles they're using right now, and with the security measurements. I think it's going to be a peaceful night.
How do you think security and our police force, the local leaders are handling the situation in Kenosha right now compared to what we saw 15 months ago here in Kenosha in August of 2020?
When the governor ordered the 500 National Guard, I think that right there should have been I think that should have happened in 2020 also. It's all about prevention. If you can prevent something like a riot happening, well, you take the measures in your hands, and you see it right now, everything's empty because of law enforcement and their military.
Ernie, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. All right, folks.
So you show me. They say, oh, no. I got more. I got tons more. I think that's something, right? I think that's really, really something. Now, there is no membership forms. There is no money thing. All I ask you do, if you believe in what I believe and what a lot of other Tigers believe, you will not stand for child predators or rapists. That's only two things. Two things. If you're a murderer, if you've been convicted of murder, you're still welcome. Matter of fact, most of my friends are killers. I hate it. It's hard to say, but hell, get your asses to church. Hello, Selena. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing well, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. That little testimony comment you gave me last night was a really, really eye opener, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It made me feel a lot better. I wasn't feeling too good, but it did. Well, I'll not be monetized. I'm not going to be monetized on this channel. So maybe later on in the future, but not this channel. I'm not going to try to even get monetization in this channel. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I believe it should be free. I believe it should be free to you, the people. It should be free to you, the people. It's not a once in a lifetime chance. I've already done interviews with CBS and getting ready to do one with what is it, Fox 57 or whatever the hell, over toward my house where my actual home is at. So it's not really a when you say a once in a lifetime thing, that makes me think, and you ain't giving, well, what's the channel? First off, what's the channel? You say you have millions of patriots of Republicans and, it's a Republican channel. Show me. Because I can go to Rise America right now and they've got, and do an interview with them if I want to. The thing about it is, I don't want to show myself right now because I'm sick. I don't look near what I used to look like. I'm embarrassed of that. I'm depressed because of that. That's the honest God's truth. You need more proof? Well, that was Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. I've also got oh my God, here. I've got so much stuff here. I've got things I've never showed anyone. Never showed anyone. The conflicts, all that. I got all that. Here's I think this may be one of the conflicts. This is Antifa. This is Antifa guy coming up and one of our guest speakers. And, well, things had to happen. I think this is the up close and personal thing of me. And yes, like I said, my clip had broke. It did not work on my coat. It had broke. And that's why I ended up carrying a damn cell phone around. But let me show you.
Is racist.
What's Antifa?
Antifa is terrorist organization too.
We're anti-fascist. You're a fascist fuck.
No, actually,
You're a fascist, racist fuck. Now get the fuck out of here, you little bitch.
the only racist.
Or what?
The only
Or what? You ain't gonna do shit.
See all these cameras around you?
Hey.
Let him read his phone. See, I want to have a conversation. All they want to do is yell and scream. I pull out the microphone because they won't stop yelling and screaming. I didn't get up in his face. He got up in mine. And just so you know, the only fascist you are Antifa.
Respect.
You see, I didn't know what was going to come out of that. I didn't know what that guy had. He could have weapons. He could have whatever. But I was there. I was there. And for you people, and what I'm going to do, I'll be there for you as well. I may not be the best in shape, but I'll be there. Presence will be there. Now, I knocked his phone out of his hand. He didn't even, or I knocked his phone out of his little coat pocket. He didn't even know it. It was funnier than hell. That's why he said, "You got to get your phone, man." I've got the video of the outside camera where millions and millions of people had seen it. It shows him going up to me. You'll see what he does. He tries to put his hand on me, and I move his hand out of the way, and I kind of give him a little shove back. I could have shoved him plumb off the damn courthouse steps. His phone, his hat, his jacket, and all been flying in, and then they've been flying down to get him in an ambulance, and I would have been completely unharmed. I was carrying a Springfield 45 with me that day. That was how I had a Springfield 45. For you all that don't know what a Springfield 45 was, it was in the back part of my side. Yep, exactly. No, I did not beat him up. Did not beat him up, did not try to harm him, in no way. I made a little example out of him, and that was it. Didn't even know his phone had been knocked out. That's how fast it was. It was quick. You have to be calm in all these situations. Is my mind mentally there now these days? No, it's not. I would probably react. I would have to do, before I take on another job or an assignment like that or a contract, I would take a couple of days to myself and literally meditate on the situation and have my mind in the right form. Right now, my mind's not in the right form. Right now, if somebody bothered me and I had to do it, I could shoot them 10 times and not even think or blink about anything. Not at all. Not at all. I would do it entertainment purposes only, but I could squeeze it. I had no remorse afterwards. But that's a different mind state that I'm in. You see, it's hard to turn it off when it's turned on. It's very hard. But when you do, you become much more. Let's just say that. Let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one since everybody says, oh, da, 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 and they run their mouth and they don't know what they're talking about. Thank you so much. Thank you. This next video was a Congress panel that was set in Maine. I was on Zoom for this. This is talking about different things throughout the field. We won this pretty much hands down on this. I thought this was a great deal. I traveled around the states in different state houses, went to all state houses. I've got pictures of all that. I got videos of all that. And we implemented what was called the SOCA Act. Doug Funny, and when I say Doug Funny, I mean Hudson. When I see him, I will knock his fucking teeth out of his head. That is a fact. That is a fact. Doug, if you can get this video, I want you to know when I see you, I will knock your teeth out of your head. Simple as that. What you ruined, you will pay for that. I will say that. I don't give a damn if you say, oh, we did this, and it was just what it was. Tiffany Marler is on this panel with me. We helped develop the SOCA Act. Her little deal that she had is not the fucking SOCA Act. So, Doug, when I see you, and I will see you one of these days, we'll meet face to face. You'll be doing some fucked up thing, and I will knock your fucking teeth out of your head. As simple as that. No thanks is who I'm talking about. So if you all can get that message to him, you let him know that. I will knock his fucking teeth out of his head. Now, simple. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will give you the email. I will send you the email back. I thank you so much. I have been waiting on that. That means so much. I saw it about 2 minutes ago. I saw it about 2 minutes ago come through, but I'm glad. I'm glad you have decided to go that route. Thank you. And we'll talk afterwards.
UN, we have a crisis in our country that we have not been talking about and adhering to the guidelines.
That's Tiffany Marlar
and that's where
beside
I've
me.
come in.
That's
We
Tiffany
have a
Marlar
huge
beside me.
crisis on our hands. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
You're
Ms.
welcome.
Marlar. Yes, thank you so much.
You all set, Senator Kine? Thank you. Committee members, are there any other questions for Tiffany Marlar? Okie doke. Thank you very much. And we will hear next from Ernest Shell.
Can you hear me?
We can. Go ahead.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I appreciate the committee for having me on today. From Tennessee, I work around the United States. First and foremost, my name is Ernest Shell. I'm a former bounty hunter, fugitive recovery agent, private investigator, executive.
But what did that cut off for? He has one just called just Doug. Well, we'll get that. We'll get there. You see, Doug fucked me over so bad. We was in Kentucky. We had just got back. We was traveling to the state house in Kentucky that next day. I was up on Doug's panel. Doug was talking about, hey, man, because we was paying out of cost and out of pocket for these hotels that we stayed. We had to stay. And when we didn't use hotels, we slept in the back of the vehicle. We had these 30-degree sleeping bags that we would sleep in the back of the Suburban thing. So it was one hell of a deal. One hell of a deal. I went and I visited 34 state houses. 34 state houses in a little bit over a month. That's everyday traveling, everyday traveling. Now, what do you mean denture, Doug? Help me out with that. Tell me the motherfucker has dentures. I'll knock them out for him. Doug, I'm telling you, that is one thing I will do. But anyways, anyone ever seen Doug wrestle? That's some of the funniest shit ever. He looks like the leprechaun that could. The next video. Some of the most violent child predators I've been through. This guy here, he loved to lick kids. When I say lick, I mean lick. Literally. He licked every child he ever come across. Licked. Y'all want to see the video? He's in cuffs right now with me. But show me where Jimbo or Kemper or any of these others has ever done it.
You get your butt wet, boy. You would. You know what you're doing. You best be a good little girl. I mean, little boy.
What did you say? I can choke your ass out with these hands.
This guy here had been so much into some shit. They shackled him. Yes, they did. They shackled him and cuffed him. Yes. This is taking him to his evaluation. I know that because I was there. I was the one that was my cuffs, and that was well, not my shackles. That was state shackles. but the cuffs belong to me. Now, when you say things like, yeah, I've got more, I've got more, I've got more. I've got some we beat the shit out of the pedophile before we brought them in. They had to go to the hospital. And they're talking about what they want to do to the nurses and shit. Yeah. You want to know how sick people are behind closed doors? Well, you're getting to find out. You know, I don't show these videos all the time. I don't show them very few times because it puts my mind back into a state that it once was. And it brings back that band who once were. Simple. You don't think I want to go back, but my body won't let me? That's the hardest part in the world right now. Here's a good one. Tell me where I'm at here, guys. Tell me where I'm at in this video. I made this video especially for YouTube. You can see my heart. Now, what am I doing? Well, you figure it out.
My heart will always be for the good. I've dedicated myself to that. I've dedicated myself to do what's right. Whether or not some people think it's right, and some people don't believe it. Some people are still asleep, but I'm telling you, it's the right thing. What we do may not always be nice, pleasant, and understanding, but no, it's for the right reason, the right cause, and the right purpose.
You see, I've been involved in a whole lot of things, a whole lot of stuff. Those hallways and those tunnels right there are not your average day household things, are they now? Goodbye, sleep. Don't interrupt, seriously. When Trump laid out in 2017 to combat human trafficking and double down in 2019, there was over 80 new task force around the United States. 80 new task force were formed. I just happen to have the privilege of being one of the leaders in those. Now, you guys do whatever you want to say. You say whatever you want to about me. You believe whatever you want to from the other side. All I'll say is prove I'm lying. Prove I'm wrong. Because I've got more to collapse and capitalize on your asses. I done it. I did it. And I will be doing it again. Simple as that. Oh, they're fake videos, huh? You know, we don't need people like you over here, seriously. You can't prove they're fake. They're fake. They're news media fake, right? You don't fucking, you make no sense. But that just goes to show you. That just goes to show you how it is. That goes to show you. I don't have a badge. I don't have a badge. Did I have a badge? Hell yeah. I used to have a badge. I had a badge of many at one time. But that goes to show you. Here's one of the videos of this girl that I'd rescued and her baby. I don't know if you can hear it for the highway, but you can listen how tired and scared she was and how scary the whole thing had been. You can listen to it. I've got other videos. I'm gonna have to edit some of these videos to show you all.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
It's been really crazy. Like, very, very scary ride. Like it. I appreciate you checking on me. And I'm very sorry for leaving you hanging. I had to really just try not to, tell anybody anything.
I mean, I understand, that's why there's things that's why, like I said, I think I was more worried, that something happened because, I talked to Melissa and she said that you hadn't talked to her since earlier that day. So, I was kind of really worried at that point. So,
Her dad was a homicide detective in Texas. Her dad, yeah, exactly. Her dad was a homicide detective in Texas, and he had not seen his baby daughter or granddaughter, and they had sold his granddaughter. Her daddy let 3 of his friends run a train on the 3-year-old. So if that tells you anything about how sick this world can be and these people are, they didn't give a damn. I had 30 minutes to get in and get out. I had like a pizza guy. I had an old pizza box in the back of the car. I went through their compound, dressed as a pizza delivery guy. Got both her and the little girl out. They was returned to the TBI during everything part of it. Are you suggesting you were part of the rumored Dada Pentagon? I'm not suggesting anything you did. Now, show me these other YouTubers and these other creators, their videos on stuff they've got. I got tons more. I can collapse on your ass afterwards. But show me where they was paid. Show me where they was paid to be security for media. Show me they was paid for be security for politicians. Show me where they was executive protection. Show me all that. I could show you my license at the time. I was licensed for 15 years. They ran out in 2021. Now, like I said, I've not done nothing in 2.5 years, especially involving children. But that's about to change. That's about to change. Because I will get well. And if I don't, it will be my dying breath. I will not sit once I start gaining some weight, which I'm gaining weight now. But I will not do it. After July the 2nd, if they tell me that it's no good and they don't want it, it's not going to work, my boots are going to be laced up. I will do what I need to do. Goodbye, Randy Marsh. I appreciate you coming in, but thank you. You're not needed. I have. We were from the same town. Yes, we were. I don't have anything to do with Jinkies. I don't have anything to do with her. Just to be honest with you, she came over right now and apologized. I tell her to go fuck herself. Simple as that. We were friends. We were great friends at one time. Want nothing to do with her. Anybody who treats a rapist like she did and knowing, I ain't got nothing for her. Nothing for her. Sorry, that's just not me. And it's not how I work. Well, y'all know in this channel, if you're going to be a part of the Tigers, you will not simp for a pedophile or a rapist. And that is a fact. Now, thank you. I appreciate that. And I will. I'll do my best. But I have to have resources, people. And that's what I'm waiting on. Now, I ask people to donate if you want to. I don't demand you donate. And when I do, I say $2 or $3. When I'm out there doing it, like these other YouTubers can't, and you see me conducting these field interviews, you damn well better believe I will be asking gas prices, money, stuff like that. I will be. Now, is it going to be a lot? No, it's not. No, it's not. But if I'm going to drive from Georgia over to Nashville area or something like that, I did it once. I've done it before on my own dime, and I'm telling you, it's no fun at all. No fun at all. I believe in YouTubers should get paid for the content. I do. But I also believe that the content they deliver should be truthful. Should be, especially if they're doing something for a cause. Now, when it comes to rescue or something like that with children or anything else, that's going to be up in the air. Because I've done it before and I paid the hotel cost, I paid the food cost, and that's pretty much what I ask. I don't want no big money. Do you know what the state does? Do you know how much the state makes when you've got a team doing rescue or apprehension or something? $3,000 or $4,000 a person. Okay? They're 2,000 or 3,000, 3,000 or 4,000 a person. You don't believe me? Look it up. It'll show you. Those teams make a lot. Those rescue teams, one rescue can value up to $27,000. These companies pay that. Am I asking anything like that? No, I would not. I would ask my gas, the food cost for the team, and the food cost for the person. That's it. Maybe hotel, whatever we had to do with that, if that came down to it. You know, these idiots over there, you know, I never knew that my name would be tarnished so bad by them. So bad by them. And I let it go. I let it run. Everybody's like, hey, wait a minute. Nothing's going to happen. You know, it's going to be cool. It'll just brush off. No, it don't just brush off. Social media has power and control. And right now you have a pedophile in control. You have a pedophile in control of what's said about someone. Did I marry a 12-year-old? Did I fuck 11-year-old? No, I did not. Did I divorce that 11 or 12-year-old? No, they got the divorce. They're the ones that filed for the divorce. He wasn't. She did. Why did she file for it? So she's scared to death. She was scared to death of him. He was controlling. Now, did I go and take another underage child for 2 years out, me being overage, right? And them not. Did I do that? No, I did not. That person did. So there's two. So when the shit show hits him with that shit and Katie hits him with that shit, 1,000% they're correct. 1,000%. The reason he took her to another state, because the parents didn't agree. But she wouldn't let them press charges on him and get no charges on him because she was in love. But he kept her away from him. He said that. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember him talking about it. Took her to North Carolina for 2 years. He got evicted out of that place. No, I do not consider myself a hero. Our heroes are men and women in blue and green who actually put their lives out there on the line. Simple as that. And I've always said that. People in Harlem was calling me a hero. No, not a hero. You lost all respect for Katie. A lot of people unsubbed from Katie. A lot of people unsubbed from them. A lot of people did. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now. I'm going to order my chocolate drinks that I haven't had in 4 days. They're $27 because of the shipping from DoorDash. I'm going to be honest. I'm being straight up with you right now. I'm doing that right now. I'm actually on the other side here doing it right now, typing it in. She was wrong in how she did you. She was. And she has that to think for it. But think about it. As this channel grows and everything, I'll not be back over there. I'm not going over there. I'm not going to, I mean, she lost a lot with that. But do I fault her? No, I don't. because she's a female and she was under a lot. She was under a lot. She lets those men run her show. But that's with any new person like that. I don't get to retire like that, Squeaker Robin. It don't work like that. What Angela doesn't know is that you are a hero. I don't claim to be a hero. Don't claim to be a hero at all. The stuff from my brother and the stuff he done, he wanted to kill kids. I'm not into that. Roz, you know good and well. It's supposed to be me and Sapphire on there, and she put everybody else up. I clipped birds' wings though real fast. And then them calling me faggots and stuff. Supposed to be a news channel, right? Think about it. Supposed to be a news source, right? Nah. She lets them people run her channel, and she can have it. I'll not be back over there. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not going back over there. I don't care about it. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I'm not going back over there. I don't want nothing to do with it. As far as me, that's considered CNN now. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not going back over there. Might be in the bushes somewhere, but you know what I'm going to be doing? It's not going to give her a view. We've all decided that we're not giving her the view. We'll go incognito. That way she does not get a view. Simple as that. But I'm not going to go over there in presence no more ever again. Ever again. I do wish her the best of luck. I wish her the best of luck. And as forward as anything else happens, I'll not be on her panel either. I don't want it. I don't need it. Don't care for it. I was sick. I don't need to be put through that right now. I went up there to talk to Sapphire. And the moment that I collapsed or capitalized on her ass, all hell broke loose because I caught her in something she said. But I wasn't able to Columbo her because everybody else chucked my ass, pretty much. Put a 1 in the chat. That's what happened. I said, gotcha, Sapphire. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Because Katie's with Traders and Sapphire. Simple as that. Her being a news channel, you can't agree or this or that. You can't do that. You can't be praising one other person when it's proven fact. I caught Sapphire. I caught her. And I was not able to talk no more. As a matter of fact, Katie muted me. Katie muted me. That's why I'm not going to express myself out there no more to it. I wish her the best of luck. I have no problem with her. I wish her the best of luck. But as for me and a lot of us, we'll not be there no more. I don't want it. I think it's a bunch of jokes, to be honest with you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What was I doing? Sapphire is a manipulating one. Yeah, she was like, you did this and you did that. I was sitting there like, I'm talking to a goddamn banshee over here. I can't do all that shit. It ain't me. Hell no. She starts screaming and my ears are going to blow up. But, you know, she sounds like Chucky. Chucky's bride. Anybody ever noticed? She looks like it, too. She looks like Chucky's bride. Somebody in the Tiger chat was making a picture and they was doing overlays on top of her. She looks just like Tiffany on the Chucky's bride thing. She looks just like it. Just call me wrong. Say I'm wrong. Look at her eyes. I think she was trying to go for no. That's funny, ain't it? Seriously. Take a look at it. Look at it. They're doing overlays with Sapphire and Chucky's bride, and I'm like, God dang, that's scary looking. I think she looks like a lot about of a black-headed Annabelle or some shit. But anyways, yeah, it's Jess. I know you're gonna laugh on that. Wind and Whim. What is the status on Tiger pendants? I'm gonna choke her eyeballs out. What is the status and what are we looking at? It's all in you. It ain't me. It's you. This is everybody. I want you to put your hands together for Wind and Whim. She's become famous these days. She's added to my screw list. I've seen it in other chats. They're talking about her. Matter of fact, her products are amazing. But what is the status on Tiger pendants? Because I can't wait to see them pulled out of the mold. You know, all the good stuff. Was never in the military, right? I was never in the military. Never in the military. Okay, okay. God damn, they're stupid. Stupid. Literally stupid. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I was ever in the military. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I was ever in the military. Any way, form, shape in the military. I started off as 11B. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. 2 more days, you can fix your name. Good deal. No, I'm not running for Kentucky governor. There's no doubt in the military. Exactly. You know why? Because I talked to Karen, and Karen has the same, we talk the same. She has more years, or however way you want to say it, than I do. That's a fact. To be a captain, she's got about 8 or 10 years, to be honest with you. I've already pulled my DD-214 and showed the DD-214. I've already had all that. I sent off to St. Louis for it, as a matter of fact. I've already showed all that. I've showed all that. No, I said I was going to run. As far as me running, I'm not doing anything. No running right now. I can't even run down the damn highway right now. I ain't got the energy. Now, let's go back to what we was talking about. Next video. Show me some of the they've done. I would love to get back to this right here. Before we start, I would love to let me show you how strong I used to be in my legs and my waist and stuff. Let me just show you. I was always a smaller kind of guy, but I was built. I could do like the Bruce Lee shit and spread them cobras out. My lats would come out, flower out there. I'm going to get that back. I'm going to be much more than what I were. Seriously. Because then I really didn't have much of a purpose to do it. I have that purpose now. I used to do stuff like that, and I'd pull my laterals 360 some pounds. I was able to pull that to be 140, 145. You did? Fort Leonard Wood. I know a lot of people that went to Fort Leonard Wood. Well, back in the day, it was called Fort Benning, Georgia, and 11B was my MOS. Now they changed it to Fort Moore. But you can check that. You can check all that. I know you did. I'm sorry. And Artillery 45, I do appreciate you. Thank you for your service. I'm going to build it bigger. Outlaw, brother. I've heard some good news for you. Don't say it on here, but I've heard good news. I've heard the good news, brother. You're going to do it, and we're going to help you. We're going to push you all the way. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And everybody, I know a lot of people have been helping me. We need to start helping another veteran. There's another veteran here, and that's Outlaw Tiger here. I want him helped. He needs to be helped. Man's done a lot more than I can ever say I've done, just to say. But I do appreciate you. And don't say anything in chat. God dang it. Exactly. Bravo. 11 Bravo. Infantry. Exactly. I'd offer you my husband clothes, but future governor, you don't want his clothes. You are in $1,000 suits. I have had a lot of expensive suits and stuff, but I'm not there now. That's not me. That's not me. Tell me the difference between the pay grades. The pay grades. Tell me the difference between the pay grades. If I'm an E1, E2, E3, E4 sergeant or anything like that, tell me the difference between the pay grades. Are there any difference? Military is military. You know, y'all say the National Guard. Yes, that's what I did. I went in as National Guard to get my GED. The National Guard helped me get my GED. Like I said, I was a troublemaker. If you're an officer and all, there you go. If you're an NC, yeah, I mean, yeah, it all depends on that. It all depends on all that. A non-commissioned officer, I mean, yeah, you're going, a lot of money difference. Pay grades are different. Yes, exactly. But if you start off as an E1, E2, E3, and they usually start you off as an E2, E1, something like that, private first class, E3, specialist, E4, or a corporal, you never start off as that. You'll start off as E2 or E3 pretty much. I've hardly seen anybody go in as an E1, but where I had JROTC in high school, I went in as an E3. I went in as an E3. Now, let's go back to the videos because none of you all can produce all this shit. I have tons of videos of me doing shit on the media, me being there. Where you all at? Where's these other creators at y'all worship? Where they at? I did this video at a state house. This video came from a state house. We had won. The SOCA Act passed. Here you go. I'm not worried about the military right now. I'm talking about kids. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. But I'll listen to it in a second. I did this video just to show off and boast a little bit. I don't get to boast.
I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been singing most of the night, living in the gangster's paradise. We've been standing most of the night, living in the gangster's paradise.
And yes, I did that video. Show me Jimbo getting out of a chair and trying to do a video like that in a nice place like that, nice state house. We had won. We had won. As a matter of fact, if you look now, if you buy any kind of device, the reason you have to say you're over a certain age and you got to put that on there if you want to go to a porn site is just because they monitor your IP because of the SOCA Act. Let's go to it. Let's go to the specialforcesofliberty.com. You'll see the regional director is still me. The phone number's wrong, but it is what it is. There you go. Let's go to it. Put me on there. Put me on that. There you go. Because those acts are there. They're in place. The Florida governor grabbed the first one right off the bat and put it in motion, put it into law. Well, that's good you work. That's good you work. I hope you're staying away from the dog kennel stuff. Good deal. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you're not. I hope you actually gain some weight too. Exactly. No, I don't do none of that stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll check that out. You're keeping, no, I'm not. I'm not keeping him alive. He's destroying himself. I mean, all it's about's me. Yeah, I'll name a pedo and I'll call a pedo out. Exactly. Thank you so much. Exactly. You know, what's funny is all his content is me. I left my ass off that shit. But you know, you guys, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the strange relationship is. Strange relationships 101. Never understand it. Probably never will. Hell, I don't know. It makes me, you know, you have Paige Lovelace. Anybody ever see Paige Lovelace? Or Paige Lovelace, what she looks like. God dang, she ain't got a tooth in her head. I'm telling you, old rotted ass out teeth and shit. Look at her. Anybody ever watch her? Why do you try so hard to try to convince people who and what you are? They don't believe you. They can change the channel some. Goes for you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I'm going to do more than what I ever done before in the past. But Paige Lovelace looked like she smoked on so many rocks, it's not even funny. Here's your real good one. Here's your real good one. This is a predator bust we did. I've showed it before, but this is a real good one. This guy is a manager at American Eagle. That means he gets to grab clothes and he gets to do certain things, right? So when these little kids come in, they need clothes, right? He's the one putting the clothes in, like, hey, you may want to try this on or something like that. He's got that authority to do that. He's American Eagle manager. But it's something, ain't it? Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep looking for children. Just don't get within 100 yards. Thank you. Law offices of J&J. Don't believe that's true. Y'all know what to do. Mods, you know what to do. Beloved Ghost, you do it all the time. And we'll look at them here afterwards. Probably a new account, fake ass account, nothing to it. No, there's no friends on YouTube. Never, ever will be. But anyways, this man here, he wanted to meet a kid, tie the kid up, and beat the kid with a whip. Wow. And he's a manager at American Eagle. A manager at American Eagle. Thank God we were the ones that intercepted on that, right? You know how much hell we got for this? You guys have any idea how much hell we got for this? June 23rd, 24, J&J. Thank you so much. That just goes to show you that these people are fake ass people. And they cannot be, and they never will be me. Simple as that.
Be honest with me right now. Be honest with me. You wanted them, the 14-year-old, to spend the night with you. What was you going to do? Then why would they have to spend the night with you? Over and over, you ask, how much time do you have?
Just asking curiosity, like I wasn't like you can spend the night like this. You realize everybody says that, right? I mean,
Everybody says.
Everybody says. And everybody says it's the first time, never done this before. Never done wasn't going to do nothing. But yeah, you spent a long time planning this.
We were in a relationship. Like,
you gave out your work. That was a very dumb action. Why would you do that? You're around kids every day. Every day you're around kids. American Eagle, right? You're the manager. right? You're around kids every day. Do you deserve to be around kids? You don't, do you? What do you think should happen? Honestly, I'll let you decide that. What do you think should happen right now? What kind of trouble? A lot of trouble?
That's what you think should happen?
Is that what you think should happen?
What would you like to see happen with your life?
And move on with your life. Well, I doubt that moving on in life is very not going to happen at this point. Because 4 times, I gave you a chance. Decoys gave you a chance to get out of this. Begged you. Pretty much did it. What did they say? Do you remember any conversation? You don't remember? Come a little closer. That's good.
You're safe.
You're safe. Nothing's going to happen to you.
I was talking about.
So, you're never going to do this again. This town will not put up with it. We do this. We do this right here. Predator Hunter Nation. We do this at all costs. I feel for you because you're abuse and all that. I do. But you cannot share that same abuse to an underage child.
You realize this is Father's Day, right?
It's Father's Day. Father's Day.
What if that was someone's kid?
I didn't think
It was. I mean, you seen parents on the plane and this.
I didn't think it was that way.
How did you think of it?
They never think of it. Never trust a man in flip-flops or slides. You're exactly right. Matthew Kemper, quit messaging me. What the hell are you doing up? Your acid run out? Your acid trip run out? You ain't got no more marijuana to smoke? What are you messaging me for right now, Matthew? What's Kemper messaging me for right now? But yet Nicolina and the Mean Girls, they associate with these child predators and parrots. I'll never understand that. Never understand that. You know, the thing about it is, Matthew, I've not even commented. I've not even messaged you back. It's still, I've got a whole little list. That shows me that you're triggered and I'm getting to you. It ain't got nothing to, there ain't nothing to what's getting ready to come. Nothing. Nothing at all. Kemper is a parrot. How many people in here like Matthew Kemper? Who likes Matthew Kemper? Put a 1 in the chat if you can't stand. If you can't stand Matthew Kemper. You know, the guy that sends the dick pics to the women, right? And then Jimbo gets him out of it, of course. Put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat if you can't stand Matthew Kemper. Matthew Kemper. If you can't stand him. Pedo lover. Pedo enabler. Pedo co-host, right? Yeah. This profile here, I unblocked it. He said something that I was looking at, and I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. There you go. And just to have it, because I never answer him back. I answered him a few times, and all I was doing is laugh out loud, because he's not really worth my time. Clean up on table 13. There's not enough ones. There is not enough ones. Dragonfly, you don't want to know who he is. He's just he's a guy who smoked too much meth and he's had too much acid and drugs. His side of his face looked like he's been beat in two. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern that nobody would ever want, just to be honest with you. He looks like the kind that you could set a light inside and you still couldn't see the light. That's how it is. Looks like a crater-faced moon or something like that. His teeth are rotted out. I've got other pictures of him, hell, when he's younger and shit. Literally, he had a chain in his nose, chain to his chin, over to his eyebrow, to his ear. Seriously. He makes up all these little things. He's got a perfect voice. He's got the perfect voice for hosting, yeah. He can't host because Jimbo's always phones going, "You're the best daddy ever. You're the best daddy ever." That is sick in itself. That is so sick. That is sick. A little girl, his little girl, saying, "You're the best daddy ever." See, Jimbo has to have all this praise and everything, or he can't function. Katie cut him down so bad the other day, he got sick. He done a 20-minute live, and it was like, "I've done everything. I don't know what to do." Yeah, you've done everything. You've done a lot. You've done a whole lot. You're a child predator, and you will be known when you die. You will be known as a child predator. People need to take and make about 300 posters, 11 by 17s, and post them all over the area where he's at. Because right now, he coaches little boys and little girls basketball. Sad, ain't it? Very, very sad. Corbin, Kentucky, London, Kentucky, Williamsburg, and all that. Think about it. He's so infatuated with me, he tries to get through to my son. My son. I'll be his seriously, yeah, exactly. His god daddy or whatever. Matthew, did I hit a nerve there, son? I believe I did. Nicolina, these people are like Kemper hosting lives, yet giving everyone an up close personal view into the day of the life of him. Pretty much. I mean, Kemper's pretty much the one that he falls asleep during his own live. Seriously. Like there's been times Jimbo look over, Kemper probably asleep. He worked a good shift and everything. Exactly. They put the kids up. They put the children up. Do you remember when Dolly kicked Jimbo off the island because people were calling in he was a pedophile? That was the funniest thing ever. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Let me tell you. Jimbo had his kids. Our daddy's good. Our daddy's not that. Y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. That was the funniest shit. He had his little baby girl Molly up there. "Don't kick my daddy off the island. He is a good man. He just likes his French fries and his onions chopped really, really thin." Ah, damn, Jimbo, I'm a poet and still didn't know it. God damn, I'm good. Y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Everybody go back to Dolly's on when he's on Turtle Island. One of the first ones, wasn't it? Jimbo, people calling in, "We don't want no pedos on this island." There's Jimbo calling in, "Sarah, it's your time. Call for daddy. Oh, Lord, call for daddy, Sarah. Here, get this." James couldn't call. James don't do nothing but play games and shit like that. Hunter did, I think. He said, "Daddy, he's good. Yeah, my daddy, he's a good man. Don't kick him off the island. Save Jimbo." Everybody was piled in on it. Dolly cutting the shit out of him. That was epic. And Jamie came up with Epstein Island. Yeah, I remember that. Jimbo went right on it. You know what the funniest fucking thing was? Dolly was like laughing so fucking hard. "You are so open." Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Dolly was laughing so damn hard. It was the funniest shit ever. I was watching it. I never forget that shit. Jimbo's like, "Well, I'm not that." Dolly said, "Did you marry a 12-year-old?" Yeah. Yeah, he had 800 people in chat. People started like, "What?" That was the funniest shit ever. But it happened. It happened, right? I laugh. I about to piss my britches. It's funnier than hell. Anybody, if the shit show gets that clip, hint, hint, and Katie gets that clip, hint, hint, that motherfucker done. He's barbecued. Barbecued, exactly. Thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate that. $2. Hell yeah, sweet tea for some break. Wait a minute. They're still doing breakfast, right? You mean to tell me 2 hours? That's good. My lungs are holding up. Hell yeah, 2 hours. Thank you. I can get a sweet tea now. You know how happy I am I can get a sweet tea? By God. Exactly. You got to get that. Tiger Lure, you got to get that. It's just on the first Turtle Island. Turtle Island. Hey, baby. How's work or whatever, you relaxing? Anyways, First Turtle Island is one of the funniest damn ones. I laughed my ass off. It was the funniest shit ever. Hello, Matthew. Quit messaging me, Matthew. Time is 10:18 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this to 52 years. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys. Oh shit, wrong one. You want a link, Kemper? You want to come up? I'll give you a link. Shit, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'd entertain your ass. Here you go. I'm gonna prove to everybody. 10:17, 10:18. Oh, Matthew Kemper messaging me because he can't pay my fee. There you go, Matthew Kemper. See, here's the time. Boom, 10:17 a.m. You use your family. My family. Oh, God damn, man, you got that else. I don't respond to him. Why would I respond to him for? I can stay a few nights, Katie Cougar. Totally not enjoying this empty nesting. Baby doll. Hush your mouth. Exactly. Hush your mouth. Ernie, what is your Cash App or PayPal? Well, I'll tell you. You want the real cool ones? I'll show you the good one. There you go. I like that one. That's one of the best ones I ever made right there. Hey, that's about me right there. That's me right there. I've got the one with the soldier shit in it, but that ain't really me. That ain't me no more. But I do always will be that. But anyways, there's my Cash App. There's my PayPal. There is my message or the email. You can email me, and I will talk to you on email. I ain't got nothing better to do. It's on Sunday, and I'm free today. I'm working on shit. Wind and Whim. Where the hell are you at? What is the status update on those tiger pendants? I ain't saying to them right now. I'm just saying, is it going to be a few days? When can we expect some real nice looking tigers in a mold? And if they have circles on the nose or the chin, I told you, you're only a couple hours away, and I'm going to put a boot in your ace. As simple as that. No, Wind and Whim knows me. We sat and talked for 4 hours one night. She talked me out of a damn highway run. I ain't gonna lie, she did. Lori did too. Same damn night. Kemper wants his PayPal or his Cash App posted. What are you working on? And I know it, and I understand that. And that's being worked on right now. And no, I'm not working on shirts right now. But I am going to refund the ones who email me and let me know the PayPal when it was and all that so I can double check. Because I have no access to any of that. But I will refund them as soon as they tell me about that. I've already had two people that's asked about that. I've only got like 2 or 3 people that wanted refunds. Everybody else said, hey, let's do this. Let's wait on this. Cool deal. We can do that. Nobody asked to be a mod. Nobody asked to be a mod. I don't mod people who ask. That's just me. I've never. Tell me one time I've ever modded anybody that asked. Sometimes it takes 6 to 8 months to be a mod. And then you go through a Tiger program. You go through the prospects. You'll go through the prospects about 6 months. And then you'll graduate on into Tigers. Everybody we've graduated into Tigers, about 89 to 93% have stayed. And I appreciate that. There's a few that's not, but it is what it is. All Tigers, anything I do, any percentages stuff off, they get like good percentages and stuff. Good deal. You should. I used to do that. It took me 3 years to be a mod. It did. It did. You have questions? Ask them. Ask your questions. If that helps you, ask them. Ask your questions. I want to hear your questions. I never will forget that. Somebody's going to have to clip that. Hint, hint, Katie. God dang, I have to give her the news. Chasing Justice, you still haven't messaged me on Messenger. You did a little bit. And as far as the interview, what's the interview going to be about? What's the interview going to be about? And let me know about that. And as long as you can come up with my fee, I'm good. It's just dinner. Why did you say you didn't go back at the RK house? Because I never was there in the first place. Never was there in the first place. I hadn't had no sleep. I just got out of jail. My eyeballs looked like hell. And literally, that was a trick question he asked when he asked it. And I did say that. So, but I never was there in the first place. I never met Ronnie King. I don't know Ronnie King. Never spoke to Ronnie King. Never seen Ronnie King. Never knew even where Ronnie King lived at. As simple as that. No, it ain't a dumb question. It's a good question. Never, Ernie will not give her you a wrench. That's a fact. Exactly. Beloved says she can throw hers at you. Enjoy the poster. Exactly. Enjoy the poster. There is no link. Chasing Justice, you've been around a long time. What do you think of this nonstop flip flopping? There's been a lot of nonstop flip flopping. Betty will come up here. How you doing, darling? Yes, he did. He helped. And then that little brain thing hits of hers. You know, she talked about it. And then all of a sudden she's right there. I was military police. I was military police in 4th Regiment. And that was in 2019, 2020. You're a free agent, artillery. Do what you want to do. Hit me. You want to come up here on panel? You can hit me. I ain't no problem. But I do got to get me some drinks. Hold on one second, guys. I've got to have these drinks. I've been out of them for 4 days. I've got to have drinks. Katie's not blocked. I don't even know what you're talking about. Nobody's even blocked. I ain't blocked nobody today. I'll have electronics here in a little bit, and I'll be able to open laptops and shit up and be able to do things I need to do. No, I did that once. Bad idea. I was furious. Hold on one second, guys. Again, there will always be the flip flops, and I don't read much into that. I just go into the flow. I keep my circle tight. Your eyes open. Change their minds and hearts, and you're more than welcome to do that. Thank you so much. Hold on one second, guys. Let me check this out. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on a minute. Let them ask questions. I was away. I was actually looking into something here. Can't stand lies that come out of Kemper's mouth. I know that's all they are is lies. They put stuff together. They try to run with it, and it's sad because, to be honest with you, people like Artillery 45 and people have believed it for the last 2.5 years and stuff. That's what I mean, for somebody who's military and can think for their own, and seriously, there's ways to determine, seriously. Eric Rush, I actually brought out restraining orders on him. So that shit you see with what Jimbo was doing and everything, it's messages that I'd sent Jimbo. Yeah, he did. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's help. And if it covers if my insurance covers it, I would love that. I'll look into that nutritional drink. But Eric Rush, put a one in chat if I'm cracking. Am I cracking, guys? Let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear me. That's fine. That's fine. No, I don't have no shame or guilt or anything. Let me read up here. So, why did Eric Rush want to unalive Ernie for what he did? Let me tell you why he wanted to. Because he stole the doctor's notepad, and he was writing prescriptions from the doctor. He held the doctor at gunpoint. Did you know that? Have you even looked into his record? That's the first thing, Artillery 45. I'll ask you. Artillery 45. Have you even looked into Eric Rush's record and what he's done? What about now? Is it cracky now? Is the voice cracky? I want to get into this because I mean, this is the next segment I'm going to be going into. I'm going to undo everything Jimbo ever done on me. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have you ever looked into Eric Rush's record when he held the doctor at gunpoint and stole his prescription pad? You see, I think it was AAA or A1 that win his bond. Win his bond. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tell her I miss her and I hope well for her and her family. Thank you. I appreciate that. To the person messaging me just now. No. My DMs were nonstop. Exactly. He made did you know that he got arrested for fake identity, right? And then he got out of jail and did it again and got arrested again on the second day. People don't believe that. You changed earbuds? No, I'm not crackling. Clear. Good deal. But nobody want to talk about that, right? He's the one with the criminal record. Stalking charges, all that. Go look his record up. And y'all want to hit me like I did something? No, I left that facility. After investigation was on and I was cleared of everything, I left the facility and I went and got married. I got married after I left. The day that I left, I was on my way to Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, and I got married on the 15th, exactly. The day I left, I got married. I couldn't handle it, didn't want nothing of it. And then 2 years later, and then 2 years even after that, he kept on. I filed a restraining order in Washington County Courthouse. You can check that out. It's public. You can see it. I filed a restraining order. I did everything I could do. Hold on 1 second. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did everything I could to avoid that person. He would message me, he would act like other people, and I would still never, ever message him back. I never messaged him back. Never messaged him back. Just like I'm doing Kemper right now. Ain't that right, Kemper? He's a mad little fella. Any kid coming in there. He's mad. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there you go. What's your next question, Artillery 45? Nobody didn't block Artillery 45, right? Eric Rush did. Eric Rush stole doctor's notepad as his prescription pad. What else is next there? Name another question. I'm scrolling up. I'm looking. Why did Eric Rush want to? Okay, we got that one. That's a good question. So where's the next one? Oh, God. Let's see. I missed like 3 minutes of something. Anyways, if anybody has any questions, ask away. I'll answer any of your questions. Jimbo wouldn't do that because as soon as you start asking about Pauletta, right? Jimbo's going to be like, well, didn't Eric even send voice messages? Yeah, he sent voice messages. Why is she in the corner for? Why is she in the corner? I told her to ask any question. I don't care. Do not put Artillery 45 in the corner. Seriously. I've already said that 3 times. I've already said that. That's not how you do people. Asking questions. They can ask questions. Just stupid shit. The stupid shit. That's what I draw the line at. Mama T, are you making the police report on Pete Boberto? Are you going to be doing that here tomorrow? Because that needs to happen. I don't want Artillery 45 blocked. I don't want Artillery 45 put in timeout. She has every right to ask a question. Now, Jimbo does sell drugs. Yes, he does. He sells prescriptions. And he has the doctors that go in, and everybody that goes in for him, they get a percentage out of each other like that. That's how that works. Now, the doctor makes them a fake MRI and a fake way about it and puts them on however, but that's how it happens. But anyways, I don't care about the drug shit. I could care less about it. The pedo shit and the other shit's what I'm interested in. Now, everybody knows. Everybody, I've said this many, many times. Why do you think he hates my guts so much? Simple as that. He can brag about his $500 shoes and $250 pair of pants, right? How many people have got a $500 pair of shoes on right now? Who's got a $500 pair of shoes on right now? I think he is. Mo. I think he is. Well, that should never happened. That should have never happened. You have the right to ask questions. Now, Artillery 45 didn't do anything. Ask the questions. Don't talk about nobody else like that. But he brags about it, right? Thelma comes in there. Camp Thelma comes in there and does all this, right? I don't. I really don't. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have $150 Nikes on? Let me tell you what I have on. I'll be glad to tell you. A homeless shelter gave me my shoes. A homeless shelter gave me my shoes. Okay? That's what I have. And then I have a $35 pair of boots. That's what I have. It's a hell of a lot. Hey, you got a hell of a lot more than I got, right? That's a fact. Stop timing people out. I've known Ernie for 3 years. I'm not scared. I ain't timing nobody out. Nobody else timed nobody else out. I don't understand why you're homeless. Sometimes people fall on bad things. I'm not homeless right now. I'm not homeless. And a lot of it I put on myself. Just be honest with you. Better than, yeah, exactly. It's better than socks and having glass embedded in your feet. You talk about one hell of a storyline. That glass, I had so many glass because I'm not talking about kids right now. Does it matter, Angela? And as a matter of fact, you can't tell me who you are, what you're about. I decline your interview. I decline your interview. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I decline your interview. Yeah, you said too much. You said too much. I decline it. I decline it. I mean, I'm glad you have $400 shoes on. I don't. Okay? I don't. Hold on 1 second. I got my boss text just now. I got to check this out. How have you lost your time in the cold? I knew you'd be different from the warmest on time, but check this out. I've got a proposition for you. I want to help and cool deal. Awesome, 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 awesome. Do I want a pair? No, I don't. I don't want nothing from Pink Potato or Birdo or anything like that. I don't want nothing from that person. As far as the Nissa traders and all them, I have nothing against them. Those motherfuckers hit me and I didn't hit them. I didn't do nothing. It happened anyways. I haven't said nothing to Sapphire and Messenger and I don't know how long about it. I do stay humble. I've learned my lesson. Being homeless and shit, you learn your fucking lesson. When a piece of food is passed around, you learn real quick. I'll just say that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did it make me stronger? Hell yeah, it made me stronger. It made me a lot stronger. I will say that. Money is not Ernie's God. Exactly. Money is not my God. Exactly. How many times did you see me order food? How many times did you see me give me my last food to a homeless person? I've done it on lives. I've done it. People walk up and shit. Hey, bro, you got drink? You had anything to drink today? Here, brother. I take it out of my backpack in my side pocket and give it to them. To be honest with you, I wear cheap shit from Walmart. If that helps, protector stuff like that, I do that. No one's done anything to no one. They're the ones that made the live about me. I don't give a damn about traders or Sapphire or all of them. I wish them the best of luck. I'm not going to hit her. There's no way. I ain't done nothing. Were you 100% a bounty hunter? Yes, I was. I was a bounty hunter. And I've held my license for the hellacious longest time. Yes, I was. I sure the hell was. I worked with Ace. I worked with different other ones. Ace comes in here sometimes. One day you get some Red Wing or Justin boots. Oh, well, I will. I mean, Ernie has helped me a lot. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Outlaw. I'm not talking bad about Sapphires or traders or any of them. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking bad about them. I've already made that clear. Clear. Whatever happened between them and the others at the time that I wasn't a part of, that's them, not me. But by God, when it brings my name in it, that's when I say something. But I wish them the best of luck. I've got bigger and better things to do. I don't give a damn about these other creators, okay? I don't care about these other creators. Whatever they do, they do. I'd love to come back out to the UK. Simple. I don't care about them bashing me, people. Let it low. Let it go. I've had my Ariat boots 15 years. That's awesome. That's awesome. I myself don't have I don't have the means to get boots like that. I don't care if they bash me. Okay, but I learned the hard way. I have no friends. You'll never have friends on YouTube. And I've already told everybody that. You'll not have friends on YouTube. No matter how long they support you. Exactly right. You'll not have friends on YouTube. People will split you in two. If you were military, you know what the thing Soldier's Trust is, right? Artillery 45. You know what Soldier's Trust is, right? That's the only thing that me and Karen have is Soldier's Trust. There is no other connection, no other way. Soldier's Trust. Ernie, I'm working on. I know you are. You're doing great. The pictures you sent me was awesome. I kind of rib you here and there, but you're doing great, Wind to Whim. Then you ought to know 45. Then you ought to know where I'm coming from. The only trust that we have is Soldier's Trust with Karen and me. You know, R2 45, I don't care to have that same trust with you. I really don't. Because Soldier's Trust to me, it's just like the mission is everything. I took that oath. When I took that oath, that means something to me. I don't know if it means anything to anybody else. I can't speak for them, but it does mean something for me. Exactly, outlaw. Exactly, sweetie. Exactly. What was your MOS? 45. What you said it a while ago, I thought. What was your MOS? You worship me like a god? Well, let me tell you, I appreciate you worshiping me like a god, but the fact of the matter is I'm not no easy and I'm not God's favorite. And to be honest with you, I think you need help. I think you need help if you worship me like a god. I really think you need help. The hell's a Doc Martin? The best kind of shoes I ever had was a pair of Merle shoes. Seriously, Merle. Merle shoes is what I had. It was like some casual kind of clothes. Yeah, exactly. You pray to me every night? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. The best kind I ever had. You know what I paid for them? $86. That's probably one of the highest shoes I've ever had. So I don't get those $200-300 pairs of shoes. I wouldn't even know what to do. There's no way in hell I'd ever pay that. No way in hell. I think that I don't even know what I think now. Hell, pair of boots, $34, $48, something like that. I hate my phone. 62J, 11B coming out, and a recruiter assistant. I hate a recruiter. Those recruiters lie to you. They had 10 of us join at the same time in the National Guard. Oh, you have a $10,000 enlistment, you lying ass. Hell, I could have had Soldiers Award and I wouldn't have got my damn. You know, it's been ridiculous with that dude. I think then he had to quit because so many people wanted to kill him after they signed up. It was funny. There was 10 of us that went in at the same time. I never will forget sitting. I never will forget sitting in an office. We filled out a few paperwork stuff. And he's like, well, yeah, I'm going to treat you all. Well, it's supposed to be a state dinner after MEPS. State dinner after MEPS. Supposed to have all that. We ended up going to a damn McDonald's. Ended up going to a McDonald's for some cheeseburgers. Ah, hell, no. We need to go out and eat. There's 10 of us, so they had 2 carloads. So they wasn't going to waste no damn steak dinner on everybody. That's good. That's awesome, Artillery 45. That's good. I used to work for a youth correction agency. I done transports and the stuff. I done all that. Hold on a second. I sure did. I worked for the Tennessee Corrections. I done that. You can look it up. You can look it up. Tennessee Department of Correction. Look it up. Tennessee Department of Correction. Go ahead and look it up. I did that. The worst, to be honest with you, the worst exposure I ever got. Thank you so much. Hold on a second, guys. Yes, sir, brother. And I'm going to give you a good tip. Thank you so much. I needed these. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day.
You do, brother. You have a good one. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I am going to give this guy a good tip. A guy look like he's 85 years old. Barely could walk and doing DoorDash. I will give this guy a great tip. That's good. I'm glad you can track the controller down with your IP address looker and all that good stuff. Good deal. Thank you. You don't know how bad I need these things. And these are my pocket money. I don't have insurance for these. They will not cover these things. Will not cover these things. So I'm screwed when it comes to that. Son of a 40 monkeys and 2 chickens and a rooster jumped on top of something. And that don't work. How don't that work? Maybe I'm just not accustomed to something like that. Good deal. Thank you. Cool deal. Anyways, that's enough to do me for a day or two. Yes, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to talk about the monkeys. Oh, Lord. People are very gullible, beloved ghosts. People are very, very, very gullible. Not gullible, but gullible. I mean, they are gullible too, but they're gullible. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you so much. You have my boots covered. I'll appreciate that, Katie Cougar, but I don't need no boots. I've got a good pair of boots. I love Southern boys. Well, I'll tell you, I got a great pair of boots, matter of fact. Great pair of boots. Just been bought here just a little bit ago. Yes, the world is coming to this. Each one of these drinks here is 360 calories. They're good for maintaining weight and muscle building. Thank you. I appreciate that. Harley Davidson boots. I used to have a pair of Harley Davidson boots. My rattlesnake boots got stole. They got stole. Cheshire Cat caused that. Ain't that right, Cheshire? I'm not finished with you, Cheshire. I'm not finished with you at all. I got your videos and I got your audio recordings on your stuff. Not finished with you, Cheshire. You cost me over $1,800 in New York that I did not have. All my stuff gone, all my media equipment, everything I had because of you, Cheshire, and you will pay for that. Because as soon as I find out the information I need, it's a done fucking deal. And I will. And no, I'm not going to ask the other tigers because I feel like that'd be betrayal. I'll do it my own. Now, when my unit got sent to Iraq, there were half that I helped recruit, and I feel so bad about that now. And I understand that. I can imagine. I can imagine that. Cheshire Cat tried to get me to come to Albany, tried to get me to go everywhere, had to get me to go to the Greyhound bus station and all that during that time. I mean, she ran me to fucking death, literally. It is. Payback's a bitch. Exactly. She sure did, Lori. She sure fucking did. She sure did. But she'll pay for it. She'll pay for all that shit. She thinks she's actually fucking Alice in Wonderland or something. She thinks she is the Cheshire Cat. You ever seen the shit she comes up with? You ever seen the shit she comes up with? Seriously. But you know what? I wish her the best of luck. I'm moving on. I ain't got time for this bullshit. it was fucking dirty of her and how she done me, but you know, it is what it is. Cost me a lot of fucking money, but you know, that money ain't shit compared to what I'll have here soon. Not worried about that. Not worried about that a bit. I'll have all that stuff back. I do miss it and I did need it. Yes, all my clothes, all my other shit. Yes, I'll have it. It is what it is. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, she did lie a lot. That's all she is, a fucking liar. That's all she is a liar. That's why even before she did what she did to me, I was like, fuck, man. How many flip floppers can they be? Seriously. Damn. And then when I told her about it, oh, I really ain't that good at it. No, you ain't no fucking good at it. But you're gonna pay. You're gonna. No, you'll see. I gotta take my medicine. Oh my god. I'm so glad I got used to this damn meds. It'll make me. See, I mean, I got call in. Well, I don't. I just don't. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Pay it forward to somebody that needs it. I've got a pair of boots. I'm not turning you down. It's just there's other people out there that probably could use it. Oh no. That's good. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Lion Tiger has been on over 2 hours. Are you entertained? Tiger Court, do the damn thing. I love that, Selena. I love that. I've got to eat breakfast here in a minute. Um, as of course, you know, New York has no gravy and biscuits, so it sucks. I've been looking for gravy and biscuit. There ain't no damn gravy and biscuit. Why? Why did I have to come back here? Lord God, why? Anyways, there is no gravy and biscuit, but they are everything else. But I don't like the food. This is going to be the worst
those gift cards, but I guess no. That's good. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Flying Tiger's been on over 2 hours. Are you entertaining Tiger? Do the damn thing. I love that, Selena. I love that. I've got to eat breakfast here in a minute. As of course you know, New York has no gravy and biscuits, so it sucks. I've been looking for gravy and biscuit. There ain't no damn gravy and biscuit. Why? Why did I have to come back here? Lord God, why? Anyways, there's no gravy and biscuit, but they are everything else. But I don't like the food. This is gonna be the worst experience ever. Which brother? Which brother? Artillery 45. Which brother? And it's cold. I'm cold right now. Thank you. Have you talked to your bro lately? I mean, which brother? Which brother? Shelby? No, not lately. Not lately. No, I haven't. The gravy and biscuits this way. All right. It sucks here, I tell you. Once you get out past, I'm telling you, once you get through, like going toward out of Virginia and everything, going into that shit, I'm telling you, it's just like, it's crazy. There's no gravy and biscuits. No fucking gravy and biscuits. You get down in the South. Anywhere in the South, you can have gravy and biscuits. Anywhere in the South. There's gravy biscuits, sweet tea. There's no sweet tea here. It's peach tea. There's always peach tea, but no sweet tea. It's the hardest shit ever to do anything. Same as Michigan. It's the same shit. What happened to her at Tiger Lori? Who are we talking about here? I'm so confused. Tracking in the boots. Probably. What are we talking about? Tracking in the boots? No, I don't care. Don't nobody time nobody out. Nobody time nobody out. Last question. Why did you say you had no criminal record? Because I really don't have a criminal record. I have no criminal record, sweetie. None. I don't have a criminal record. When you say criminal record, I don't have a criminal record. I have a lot of damn traffic tickets and shit that I had dismissed and didn't have to pay a bunch of. I opened a background report. I just literally joined State Guard. I literally joined the State Guard already. Another one. Like seriously, just see if I can still do it. What degrees is it here? I'll tell you. Hold on a second. It's 74 here. It's 74 right now. I think it's 74 degrees. 74, 76. I know I'm not being up there. I'm listening to you. I want your questions. I want you to do all this. It'd be better if you did it live and have me as a guest and you could just ask me, no, that's good. You're good. You're good. Thank you. Oh wow. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to use those gift cards, but I guess I can learn. I can learn that. I can learn about that. I can learn about that right now. I don't know. I think it's about 76 outside. I don't know. 75 here. You asshole. Fuck. Oh my God. Anyway, Lord God, please help me. Just help me. Shut the fuck. I'm glad they no investigators here. Oh God. Oh my God. If you want to unsub and leave, that's on you. Nobody's making you leave. Nobody said nothing to you. Don't nobody say nothing to these people. Let them come in. Let them do whatever. I don't want nobody to say anything to them. Okay. Phil's story. What you capitalize all that for? What you capitalize it for? Trying to make a point out of it or something? I'll tell you about it. We were going to open up what was it? His son. I said, what was that? A nonprofit. It was a nonprofit thing. And yes, I did go there. I went there. Yes, I sure did. I signed over papers. I signed everything up. It was for Tennessee and everything. No, it was all right. You just done it on purpose. Nowhere else did you capitalize anything else, but you wanted to make a point out of it. But it's okay. I don't worry about it because I got nothing to hide. But no, there was no sexual relationships or nothing like that. I'm not gay. I'll tell you right now. I'll be the first one to tell you that I'm not gay. But that's what they push it as. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. Got this. Jimbo used his own damn dildos in a fucking case that wasn't even mine. Got some old mail stuck in there, and you motherfuckers believe that. After his book talks about how freaky he is with the strippers. But that's you guys. That's you all. Ain't my shit. When Mag and I left, you think I'd leave a bunch of dildos and toys and shit if that was me? That's the most stupidest thing you could ever do. That'd be something you'd want to take with you, right? There you go. Simple. That pisses me off on that. Now, next question. Now, families, that's another question. But I don't care. I don't care. It don't bother me no more. It don't bother me no more. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm moving up to, so it don't matter. I don't know how to use gift cards. Does anybody in here know how to use gift cards? How to use gift cards? Somebody just screenshotted me a gift card here. I don't know how to use gift cards. Okay, good deal, Arthur. I've asked you a question. Does anybody know how to use gift cards? They'll say anything. We know that. Oh, yeah, they always do. I understand that, Dragonfly. Ernie, have you ever been to LA Center, Kentucky? What do you mean by LA Center? What do you mean by LA? Like a place or something? You can buy it at a particular store. I mean, what do you use it for? Look, I don't have the physical card. I have the number and like screenshots and shit of the number stuff. Someone said you had sex with SG. I did not have sex with SG. I did, however, put my feet on her ass. And I loved it. My feet felt so happy bouncing on something like that. You know, guys, better than that. I got better morals than that shit. You can use it online and check it out. You put it in the number. Well, thank you, Sherry. I should have known to ask you. Not mine. Not mine at all. So, matter of fact, let's do this right here. If those are my toys, you're saying I have the right to go pick them up or have somebody pick them up, and if they're not returned to me, I can file a police report? Right? I can file a police report? If those are my toys, I've already done that, right? Looks like they're high-dollar toys. Matthew Kemper, you can keep showing them. I don't care. It don't matter to me. What's the deal with fixing people?
especially women. What do you mean fixing people? Yes, I know. What do you mean fixing people? I ain't worried about the likes. I care less. Don't matter nothing. Doxing? That was my job. I was a skip tracer. I don't care about doxing. I'll be the first one to say it. If you wrong someone and you're going and you're hiding behind a profile, I'll dox the shit out of you. Exactly. I will dox the shit right out of you. Simple. I don't care. I don't believe in your doxing rules. I didn't come to YouTube for that shit. I'm a skip tracer. I've been a skip tracer for years. Simple. Your phone sucks. Lord, as long as you don't suck. Well, I mean, you do have a pretty face, so I ain't gonna lie. Oh, damn. I gotta have another one of these damn things already. I'm gonna put a few of these here. Two. No, I'm just gonna put one here. I ain't what the hell I want to do. I'll do this. Good deal. Oh yeah, it's funny, ain't it? When to win. I know it is. Don't dox me. I'm not doxing you. Ain't no reason to dox you. I don't like to dox. But if you're one of those troublemakers and shit that fucking hit me on some bullshit, lying shit, you damn well better believe, just like I did Beth Dutton. I brought Beth Dutton's criminal record out and her husband's child predatorial record out. Y'all still lied around her. Oh, that ain't me. No, but it shows your picture, right? You're a fucking idiot. Happily married, 22 years. That's awesome, artillery. That's amazing. There's 600 calories right here going down. Yeah, I up my calories to about 3,500 a day now. The good shit comes in here in a few days. Then I'll be really fucking pushing it. That's 360 calories times 2. Eight kids. Damn, artillery 45. Lord mercy. 8 kids, 13 grand. Lord God. I do like your name, Artillery 45. That's pretty good. I'm high 420. That's awesome. You live in your own world. That's good. It is fucking cold, wind and wind. Does have a big family. How come there's 260 people in here listening to a half crazy, damn overpriced security professional that used to be? That's 260. How many people in the bushes? Let me shake it. Shake it. Go jump in the bushes. Shake some shit out of there. Let me see what all's in there. Scared to step on the scales today, but God, those drinks hit the spot. I'm telling you. Let me ask you a question. Does anyone have any USB Type-C cords or anything that you're not using, that you don't have? You know, I'm not asking money, but I'm asking things that I need in the future. I don't know much about laptops. I'll be honest with you. I've got a couple that's being sent and stuff. I don't know how old the deals is. I don't know much about it. I had this preacher who offered me a $700 to $900 laptop. I looked it up, and he wanted $200 for it. I was coming up with money for that, but I think I'm gonna go another route now. I need something that's durable. I need something that's gonna. It's a gaming laptop, so I mean, it was nice. It was really, really nice. It had only been used like 3 or 4 times in their church, and then he said, he offered it to me for $200, but I'm gonna see. I don't have that money right now. Like I said, I'm waiting on a card that has over $1,500 on it right now, so I can get my shit done. But that's where I'm at right now, people. That's where I'm at. My twins do not, but no telling where they are, though. I understand that. But if anybody has any electronic stuff like that, something would be good for, I don't know much about the mic systems and stuff that's used. Because I do plan on doing field interviews and stuff when I get back into this shit. So I am prepared for that. I am loading up on it because either way, if I don't get healthy again, I am going to make that appearance. Uh, I am going to make that appearance. I talked about that last night, Artillery 45. I talked about that last night. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years, however long he's been on the medications and stuff. Jimbo has surgeries just to get up his meds and shit. Did you get a MAGA hat? I wore a MAGA hat once or twice. I have once or twice. It's not really my deal. It's on the live last night. It was a good live. I guess it was. Hell, I don't even know. It's got over 2,000 views on it, so it must be pretty good. Anyways, did I MAGA hat, the red and white? It's just too much for me, to be honest with you. I'm a Trump fan. I'll be honest. I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't wear Trump clothes. No, I don't wear my own merchandise. No, I do not. I don't wear my own merchandise. I'll put it on a couple of times. I may go out with it, but I don't make a speculation out of it. I don't make, I don't do that. As a matter of fact, what I usually do when I've got a good product is I'll pay a couple of these models or something $50 or $60, so they'll put my clothes on or something, and they'll model it for me, and they'll put it on their stuff and everything, and I'll get more that way. So I have done that before. I have definitely done that before. Oh, come on, don't be a party pooper. You have to at least model in it. I don't take pictures of myself no more, hardly. Not showing out to the public. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm very sick and I look awful. Every once in a while on a good day, like right now, I look pretty decent now, but if you go down to the body and stuff, I've lost all my muscle. I've lost all my weight's gone. Look, I'll tell you, I can't even sit in a chair. A hard chair, I can't sit in because I have no muscle or no fat back there in my sides or anything. It's straight bone. I may look good in what I wear, but I'm nowhere near where I was at. Nowhere near that. I want to get back to this. I'm going to show you right now. This is me. I want to get back to this. I miss it so much. Hold on one second. Motherfucker. Let me show you a picture. This is where I want to get back to. I want to get back to that. That's me. That's where I want to be. That's the man that I remember right there. And yeah, when I unflex, it goes back to normal. But I want to be able to pop those fibers when I want them, to be able to, seriously, that's what I want back. Look at the definition, the detail. That's what I intend on getting back. I'm 158 pounds there. I don't have much body fat at all. Look how thick my legs are. They ain't shit like that now. Tiger Court is my cash app. Exactly, Katie Cougar. But right there is me. That's nothing edited on that photo. Nothing edited. That Tiger belt buckle, that custom Tiger belt buckle that I'm wearing, that's only 2 years old. That picture's only 2 years old. That's it. That's 2 years old. That Tiger belt buckle was made by a special buckle maker who no longer is with us. They're no longer with us. Look at my arms, how they fill the shirt out. Now that's a medium shirt, and it's pretty decent size. I'm down to an extra small shirt, folks. I wear a small to an extra small. So you tell me how bad. Let me show you. Look at this. Them arms. I had it. I had it. I don't have it no more. I don't have it no more, guys. I don't have it no more. It was awful. Like I said, just a couple years old, that picture is. But that's the picture that I put up when I'm starting doing anything. Tomorrow, when I start working out, I'm starting working out tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I used to be able to grab the bar, chin up bar, literally, pull ups, chin ups, whatever you want to call them. There's different ones. Wide grip. I would have people tape my wrist and tape my hands to the bar and just sit there and hold and flex with my lats to pull my lats. I could stand behind people and just go and flex my lats, and you could see my lats pop out. You know, I had it. I stepped on the scales just a little bit ago, and I'm at like 124, 125 steady right now. No clothes on. With clothes on, I'm about 130, 131. I can't even. Anyways, I'm being straight out honest with you all. That's how I am now. Yes, that's my Cash App, and that's my PayPal. That's it. But I don't have. I hate you lost all your stuff. The vintage belt buckle. Did I text an underage girl? Is that why I was kicked into trailer skirting? No, that is not. That is not anything to do with that. That was made up by Rosie to try to turn the tide against me, is what that was. Now, that little girl, have I texted her before? Yes, I did. I asked her where her mommy was at. You damn right I did. Because I was her, I guess you say, stepdaddy or whatever. I dated that woman for 7 months. Hell, we lived together. We lived together in the same house. So, I had conversations with that little girl. I sure did. I also got pictures of that little girl and her standing beside me in a friendly manner. Never did I touch that little girl. Never did I do anything with that little girl. That's all these people trying to put that shit on me. And I can't believe you believe that shit. That's what I can't believe. It's all right. It's okay. Pam, the Pam thing that they said that I busted in the door. No, that mama wasn't pissed. She was pissed because her big dude's getting his ass kicked, is what it was. Yeah, he jumped me from the get go, but I ended up winning the fight. That motherfucker quit. He couldn't handle too much of the left. I had combat boots on. I could have used my kicks and destroyed him, and I didn't. The only kick I used was a Jeet Kune Do stock kick at the end to make him draw into my attention so I could hit him with the overhand left. It was hard to reach him. Son of a bitch is 6'4". Now, if people want to donate, I'll give you an address to send the shit to. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. If you want to donate something, I'll give you an address to send it to. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I understand. I mean, ask away. Ask any question you want. She's mad because I called her cheating. As simple as that. That hurt. Um, the Amazon health list, it can wait. It can wait right now. I've got enough items, guys, that literally somebody bought out everything that was if anybody wants to help me, I need USB-C chargers, charging cords, stuff like that. If anybody wants to donate anything, you don't want to donate money, you want to help, it's what I'm doing, I'll take charging cords, chargers, charging cords, whatever. Things I can connect devices to. Thank you. I've had people donate gift cards and I don't even know how to use them. Don't even know how to set them up. If that tells you. Thank you, beloved ghost. Appreciate you. But I'm getting ready to remove because I've got a lot of that. I've got a lot of that. Alan Krebs, probably 6 to 8, 10 years. Everybody quit fighting in chat. There's no reason to fight. I mean, hell, if you agree on child predators and you're against them and you're against rapists, you're fine over here. That's what y'all need to look at. I'm literally, when I'm getting my appetite back, starting to eat again, I can put the food away. Are you done, 45? Okay, good deal. Well, I hope you got your answers. Hope you got what you wanted and come. I can't believe you didn't ask the big questions, though. I love Android. I won't have Apple. I will never have an Apple. That's up to you to donate. You control that. I can't control what you do. If you want to donate that, you donate it. That's up to you. And I would appreciate it, but that's up to you. I don't tell people, if you want to donate money, you donate money. If you want to donate $1 or $2, you donate $1 or $2. Are you going to use a body cam again? The ones that don't light up and give you position away, I need something like that. It'd be cool to have a phone clip. I don't even have a phone clip. Mine broke. Hell, I ain't had a phone clip and I'm talking about the clip part of it, since the Kyle Rittenhouse shit I was telling you about, why I had to hold my phone in. Who's timing you out, Artillery 45? I said nobody time our Artillery 45 out. Simple. I need a P.O. box. I have a ton of charging cords. I've got an address. I can give you the address, Selena. Do I have you on Facebook, Selena? On my new one, Lightning Tiger? Lightning Tiger? Don't do the Ernie Shell one. I can't get into that to save me. But the Lightning Tiger one I can. Artillery 45, a lot of people say that I was very, very close to the Summer Wells thing. The fact of the matter is this right here. Candace knows exactly what happened to Summer. What pisses me off is all this bullshit everybody else puts on after the fact. The public. They were different people before the public. Very different people. I don't go and make friends with everybody like everybody does. I don't sign what is it, the NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. You heard Don ask me, well, I can tell you more about it, but I have to have you sign this NDA. I told him to stick it up his ass. I don't sign shit when it involves missing children like that. That's not me. I'll stand my ground. All these other YouTubers and stuff that get to meet Dawn and Candace, they're, oh, I'm starstruck here. Look at this. I'm with Dawn. He made it to the Dr. Phil show. Candace made it, but she ran off of it, you know. That ain't me. That ain't me. I'm not going to sit by a pedophile and get my picture taken and say, hey, I'm not going to be Beanie Keys on a tarmac somewhere. Lightning Tiger. Remember, Lightning Tiger. Exactly. They're guilty. They should have fired all the sheriff's office. Look what happened to Ronnie's son. Pedophilia. Y'all still say I'm grifting? Y'all still say that's what I'm doing? I know Matthew Kemper come out there. Look at that. Matthew Kemper. Hello. So I can't name Summer's name when I got my Cash App and PayPal up, right? I'm done talking about Summer. I name my opinions about it. I ain't grifting shit. I ain't asking nobody for no money. Don't give a damn. Thank you. In a minute, I'm going to go out. I'm going to hold this live up all day. That way no creators can have no views. How's that? Kemper's a messenger right now. He's messaging me. I don't message him back over. When your daughter went missing at 15, I didn't stop. Exactly. Mother's instinct kicked in, didn't it? Remember, Kemper talked about the surprise witness, Ronnie King Murray. Swore up and down by it, right? He was listening to what was that? What was that kook's name? Oh God, not today, not tomorrow, uh, or whatever that is. Stephanie Kemper was with her, talking shit on Jimbo. It was funny as hell. Talking about Eric Rush lay beside the dead body. Me and him did, and took pictures. Is what they said. They was under a gag order. They couldn't say anything. Eric was, and they couldn't bring him out. Kemper believed that shit, just like he believes everything else. But Kemper's got a rude awakening coming to him. I went door to door looking for her. Didn't sleep till I found her with her pics everywhere. Good deal, Artillery 45. True mother's what they do. Oh yeah. Dude, quit texting me. Quit messaging me. I'm about ready to report your damn messages. I ain't answered you back, have I? I'm not gonna answer you back. I think you're a fucking joke. I remember the night Candace almost told you. Fact of the matter is, she did tell me. I already know what she said. What do you think the live was cut for? Same thing I told the TBI and the sheriff's department. What do you think we was going to set up stuff for? TBI wanted to work with us. Sheriff's department didn't. So much money made off that child, it wasn't even funny. Child didn't have a choice. It all got turned into TBI. I said, why do you think they wanted to work with us? Summer had no choice. No choice at all. Candace, you should told. Very credible information. Cher is a thief. I busted her ass on panel and she said, "Oh, he kicked me. Look at it. Ha ha." No, I did not kick you, bitch. I did answer questions. I told you all. I told the FBI and the TBI. Still, it goes through local law enforcement, and Ronnie ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna tell you, people, until you get that man out of office, you're not gonna have anything. More kids are gonna go missing. I'm glad your daughter was found, Artillery 45. So many other parents that lose their child, they don't think they're going to lose their child when they lose their child. 9 seconds. It just takes 9 seconds. Child's gone. Y'all know that? 9 seconds. Why do you think they pulled me over for? Told me to get off the case. Think about it. I was coming out of their jurisdiction, matter of fact. Family of pedophiles is what you have. So many people say they're in it for the right reasons. So many people. You know what I'm going to say? Ryan, I already told you. Good morning, by the way, brother. And late last night. You know what the most pedophiles and stuff do in Tennessee area? The ring that's real big there. It was busted once before. They didn't get everybody. They just got the major dealers and stuff, or the major people in it. But if you remember it, they had a place called Wing Deer Park. Get your clip channels ready. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I want everybody to go get your friends and family over here. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story about what happened. I'm going to try to look up the dates if I can. I know they tried to hide it from the media because an interviewer got caught, a reporter got caught, preacher got caught. People from North Carolina was coming into a place called Wing Deer Park. Anybody ever remember Wing Deer Park? Anybody remember Wing Deer Park? Anybody in Johnson City area over toward the Kingsport little area and everything over that way? There's a place where they met up for sex. They also exchanged children there. But go ahead. Somebody called me a liar. Hurry up. You say y'all talk about trafficking one child. I'm talking about trafficking many kids. Keep them in a little building until a little bus pulls up, boom, 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 put them on there, boom, 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 boom. There you go. She was sold. Let me tell you what happened to Summer Wells. She was abused by her daddy. He knew when services was coming, they would fully give her a full physical. And you know what that physical is going to show? Where he had raped his own daughter over and over and over and over again. Candace, go fucking with the truth. Seriously. I'm telling you right now, go with the truth. That's why I said if I had to have it do it over again, I would have shot Don Wells right between his fucking eyes, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And you can take that for entertainment purposes only, but that's why I said that last night. Somebody asked me that question, why I would have done that, I would have shot him right between his damn eyes. Because he raped his own daughter and shit over and over and over and over. He sold his own daughter out. Before the public and shit, before the Wells was public and they had done all the fixing up and shit, it was a sex traffic place. Is all it was. That's all it was. But you know what? You motherfuckers believe all this other bullshit. Oh, they're good people. Yeah, in the public eye, what was they before? Did you do your field interviews? Did you do your checkups? No, you didn't. But I did. See, I knew how to go and do it. I knew what to go and do. And they knew that damn DCS and shit was on their way. CPS. And they knew that they would do a physical on her. Remember they talked about him in the shower with her? Remember that? How tall was she? Both of them taking a shower together. What's in front of Summer's face hanging there? Think about it, people. It don't take fucking rocket science. And I'm sad, and it's sad because you guys believe other bullshit. You believe other bullshit. You crowd your fucking heads with it and shit, and you're not going nowhere with it at all. You really want to know how pedophilia and what comes about it? Then Don Wells is your main example there. There you go. She wasn't fucking trafficked. Guy's full of shit. You think she was trafficked. Just like Don said, when that predator come through that back door, whoa, wait a minute. A predator come through the back door? How you know? Because you was the man that got her for the back door, right? That's the fact. And then they probably killed her because they done away with the evidence first. What evidence? The rape evidence? No, yeah, that's there. You guys need to learn how to put shit together. When Candace told me what had happened, I fucking lost it. I lost it. When she goes and visits her little place she was at, her little fishing spot, should be called and renamed a fucking graveyard. There you go. There you go, people. There's your answer. There's why Summer will never, ever be found. Now, for the rest of them, I have no idea. I wasn't part of it. I wasn't in it. But there's one of the secret conversations that Candace had said. I knew Don was responsible the whole time. I mean, he told the story. He told the story. Go dig around on that. There you go. There's your YouTube content, yeah. There you go. Go dig around that now. Don knew he'd been raping his daughter. And I'm saying that. Yes, I am saying that. Hell yes, I am. And he knew what was coming in a few days. Who else would it have been, right? No way out of it. No way out of it. Here, let me take this down. I don't want this in here. Be talking about this shit. I want to be true to my word. Thank you. She never had a chance. Exactly. But you want to believe these other idiot YouTubers. Oh, well, you know. That ain't what fucking happened. It's more brutal now. You know, he talked about how brutal it was in the interviews and shit. Remember that? How brutal. Who remembers that? Don Wells' own words. And because of all the publicity, well, last time I seen Tim Mullen, he seen me turn around and walk the other way. Bottom of the basement, right? Come through that door, right? Put it together, guys. It don't take fucking rocket science. Candace's favorite fishing hole. If I had to say anything, it would be at the favorite fishing hole. Could be also over toward the lake that the phones are thrown in, right? Never know. But you two folks. Just sad that it was priced on a little girl. Benny Keys knows. Right, Benny? Y'all set that up. Y'all set that up to make all that money. Right? Dr. Phil asked her one question. When he asked the question to Candace, she cried and ran off stage. I should have showed everybody right there. But they didn't. They ain't got no common damn sense around this place. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Mostly bullshit. It's like everything about me. Mostly bullshit. Y'all believe it, though. Let me tell you something about me. When people went missing on Mountain News, and it was on Mountain News, provable about Mountain News, 4 for 4 I found. 4 for 4. 4 for 4, people. 4 for 4. 4 out of 4 people I found that was on the Mountain News that been missing. Now, however the hell it happened, I was there. Tell me how it works like that. But I'm no good at this shit. I'm no good at this shit. I can make people talk to me, and I can get information out of people when other people don't want to say shit to the law enforcement. Candace came right to me. But people, Candace is good at Don. Oh, Lord, come on over for dinner, Miss Daisy. I'll invite you for dinner. We'll sit and talk about the Lord, and we'll break the chicken and a bunch of bullshit. I put you on a four-wheeler, and I bounce you around. That way we can see the cow as we go live, right? Moo! Little bell ringing and shit. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you for the super chat. Their channel's all monetized and shit. You mind monetized? No, fuck no, it ain't. Nope. Talk about the bad people that know. I'm telling you what it was. Telling you exactly what it was. You ain't gonna believe me. I'm gonna test you all out here. Y'all believe me? Is there a possibility that could be what happened? Actually, that's what you need to look at. What's the chance that could have happened? Knowing that child services is coming, knowing you've been raping your own little girl. Think about it. Hurry up. Think about it. Don't take rocket science. These people knew fucking exactly what they was doing. Get rid of the evidence, right? Bless me for what? For holding in nightmares? Candace in her face all red and crying. Me sitting there asking the questions that these other motherfucking YouTubers would not ask. Well, it's offensive. Is that what it was? I asked the questions that they wouldn't ask. Could be why I got in trouble for it, right? Don't have to dig now. Yeah, people know inside, but you all want to hope that's not there. God can do anything. God can do anything. And I agree 100,000%. And so many people have hope that little girl is still alive. They never sold her. They got rid of her. If you listen to the interview, Don pretty much paints out a picture of what a serial killer would do. So many times people don't listen to nothing. Yeah. That's what I said. It made me sick. Benny Keys knows. Benny Keys knows all about it. Those phones she threw away, I don't see why they wasn't making an arrest over that. What did they do to the phones before they threw them away, though? What did they do to the phones before they threw them away? They busted them. They busted the phones before they threw them away. Okay? That thing that was digging around when you heard it on live, that was Candace. That was Candace busting the phones. That was Candace busting the phones, people. You know, I never told anybody except for the TBI about this. You know that? I didn't even tell Predator Hunter Nation. I didn't think it was, in a way, because they didn't want nothing to do with the Candace shit. I just the one stayed on it. Afterwards, even afterwards, long time afterwards, all that. Hold up, man. I'm about ready to hit 900 calories already. I got to slow down. I don't want to get addicted to this shit. That's one thing. I need to slow down. I mean, that's 56 fucking grams of protein already. I just wish there was more I could have done in the proper time. I had resources in, but I don't, you know, like I said, if I had to go back again, I shot Benny Keys right in the forehead and I shot Don right in the forehead. Simple as that. Entertainment purposes only, though. Tim Mullen's in it to make money just like everybody else. They exported a little girl, and that's what they did. Benny Keys made the most money. Penny, you're just as guilty. People that watched over Benny Keys and done it, I've got the information. I've got all the videos and shit you said on me. We've got to get Ernie Shell out of the way. We've got to get Ernie out of the way, right? Well, let me tell you something, bitch. I'm still here. And I think you're just as guilty as all the other ones. Everybody that was on that Benny Keys team there. I got the videos. A lot of people have never seen these videos before. Ernie Shell was the one setting you away. Benny Keys, for what you've done and what you're in now, there will come a time that we will face each other. I've already told you that. Doug, I'm knocking your fucking teeth out. And that's as simple as that. Now, entertainment purposes only. And I'll have somebody hold my camera and be live when I do it. Don't give a damn. Don't care. I walk right up to you and knock your fucking brains completely out of your head. For what you caused and what you did, you hurt kids more than you do anything. Anyways. So there you go. I'm not speaking no more else about anything else. I've already turned everything over. I know what to do. That was years ago. And but I think 3 years is long enough for people to have a faith in something that's not going to be. Candace, you need to come clean. Bum, 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 dragonfly. Birds with how many stones you get? Get it? How many stones? What do you think Candace would cry on my channel, nobody else's, because she knew I knew. She knew I knew. Don't take rocket science, people. Holding all of it in? I have nightmares over this shit. But that ain't the only child. Don try selling his boy as a baby. Maybe it did happen to save a lot of people. But you know what? The FBI or the TBI and needs to get their ass in gear and go make an arrest they need. Don needs to go to jail. Candace needs to go to jail. Simple as that. And then separate them in interrogation rooms and you just question them. You're going to come out with a hell of a lot different stories. Especially when they add that good cop, bad cop to it and that dosha effect. When that dosha comes in, that's when the interrogation really heats up. Candace will cry like a baby, and Dawn will give Candace up. But the fact of the matter is, after they come in and they cross-examine it, or they cross each other, and then they go back over, well, Dawn said this, and you said this, Candace, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She's going to catch herself, and she's going to get caught. Anyways, this really takes a lot out of me, guys. I'm not going to lie. Going back into this shit, I don't like going back into stuff like this. It's a fucking nightmare. I told you my opinion, what should happen. I told you everything that was told. I told you what I done. I told you everything about it. TBI wanted to work with us. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Department did. As soon as my health gets better, I will be back on, and I will be doing what I do best. Nothing's going to stop that. It will not be lives that I do because of the way the locations and stuff are, but I will do videos, and I will have it for you, the people. That way you can see clarity at its best. Thank you, Dragonfly. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I just knew you feel better now, but I do feel better. I do feel better a little bit about it. It's one of the first times I've come out and said it. I've told 2 people so far, 3 people so far. That's it, and they all have something to do with law enforcement, military, and of interest. Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of someone. It really does. You remember the night I was laying on the bed and I had Candace on there and she's crying, bawling? Remember the night? Anybody remember that night? Candace was crying and bawling her eyes out and saying, I won't, okay, That was me breaking her. Slowly. Could have done it quickly, but it might have been too much for her. Then she had to go into a big night drunk, right? Right after that. She wasn't drunk. She was sober as hell. But that started her drinking really bad because she knew what she had done and what she had been holding in of her own baby. Candace, the fact of the matter is you moved the kids up out and you went on up to the other side with the kids, with the boys. Dom went through the basement door. He already had Summer down there, and that's where the act took place, right? Again. There you go. That's why Don says in the interview when he comes in my interview and the question's asked, he says, whatever predator come through that back door to that bottom door or whatever he says. Well, he just told himself. And because of the media, they probably done away with the evidence. His exact words, done away with the evidence. Then they probably killed her. We have to look at this the right way. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. The outcome's not going to. He already knew. He painted the picture of what he did to her, folks. And y'all fucking too stupid to see that. That's what pisses me off. What pisses me off, you have the other creators who uplifts these guys when you don't know who they were before the public eye. You see, I did my homework and I did my field interviews. I went and got the people. I went and talked to the people who were and who knew Don. They're sex addict buddies and shit, right? They didn't have nobody watch those kids. Those kids were in on all that shit a whole time. God dang, if you can't see that, there's something wrong. Don plainly says he bent Benny Keys over the couch and fucked him real good. I hate to do that this Sunday, but the fact is a fact. Benny took a booty bump. What the fuck is that? What is a booty bump? Anybody know what the fuck a booty bump is? He let Don squirt the shit in his ass. There you go. The drug's up his ass. And he bent over for Don on the couch. That's what that is. That's sick. What the fuck? I give up. No matter how hard you try to get to some of these people, they'll never learn. They'll never listen. They don't give a damn. They want to hear what they want to hear. Selective hearing is what they have. Legs up, Benny. Everyone on the road knew. There you go. I got something in my teeth here. Hold on a second. Shit, I'm telling you, when you look into this shit and you start going really heavy into it, you do realize, like, you're sick motherfuckers. Either way it goes, no way other than that. God damn it. I give up on this. I'll get this later. Fuck it. Thank you. I had that. Yeah. Benny was high as hell. Why do you think Benny's crying on the way out? His conscience broke. How much money did they make when he was there? Think about that. You had the perfect YouTuber. Somebody had a following of 400, 500, 600 people when Candace is on there. How many people throw them gang gang cash app bum 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 bum? Right? Y'all talked about how much money you all made, even off me. You made $38,000 off me. I know that for a fact. I can prove that. I got the recordings. I got the audios. I got all you guys in your little meeting that you didn't supposed to nobody know. But how do we get Ernie out of the way? How do we get Ernie out of the way? Matthew Kemper, I've got your messages and stuff in your secret message clubs that you was in. Ernie's a problem. We've got to get rid of Ernie. Anybody ever seen those? They're on Predator Hunter Nation. If that don't show you something, they got me fired from my jobs. Yes, they did. They got me fired from 2 jobs. Who's seen that? Thank you. In his mom's garage crying. Well, Benny's big Facebook, or not, a big YouTube that he had. Benny Keys ain't what you think he is, guys. And he's proved it now, both of them, Rap and Benny both. They're in a slammer. But they said I'm going to be in jail for the last 2 fucking years. Boy, they got Benny and Rap real fast. They ain't got me yet. Because I ain't nothing like them. Nothing like them. Nothing like them. I don't go around raping women. I don't go around molesting children or killing kids. I ain't me. Not me at all. I don't do that. I stopped my brother from doing that. And look, years later, it comes back to bite me. It comes back to haunt me. Nobody beat what I can do. When I got my heart into it, my passion level, nobody does. Now that we're quitting talking about kids, I'm going to move on to something else. I need real people. I need real people to join a good cause. I'm going to give everything I got with it. All I ask is you do too. That's all I ask. I don't want your money, first off. I want your information. OperationRock24@gmail.com. If you really truly believe in standing for a good cause and helping, I don't care if it's technical, if you've got background checks, stuff like that you could help with. Stuff like that I need on the go. Pretty fast as it is, but I've got 2 members that they're taking on other parts of their life. They're real investigators, and they're going to not be around as much. Now, they'll still help me, but they won't be able to help me during the lives like I usually do. That's how fast that stuff comes. Actually, High 420, he says, you want to get rich on YouTube? You want to know the secret? Find you a tragedy involving a child and exploit that motherfucker till the last dog hunts. A lot of people made a lot of money. Sure made a ton. Sure made a killing. Benny Keys made a killing. It's just sad that it came across to make that killing off a little girl. That's so sad. I've been on here long enough, guys. I've been on this almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. And to be honest with you, I do feel better. But again, I also feel hurt and sick. I told you my point about if I could go back, what I would do, everything. I mean that. So it is what it is. You can believe what you want to believe. If you believe I'm this super bad guy, then you believe it. If you believe I'm this worst criminal, then you believe it. That's all up on you. Thank you so much for you and what you've done too as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've helped me out. I appreciate that. I never forget the people. And I never will forget you. Thank you so much. When you find out I'm right, you'll see. Too many people had their hand in a cookie jar for that missing girl. What about the secret chats? Secret chats. Remember when I brought that out? Don Wells, Cher, Benny Keys. I caught both their asses. Y'all remember that when I caught them on the secret messenger group they had? Cher swearing up and down, I ain't got him. By God, I got you. I've got you. Remember that? Benny said, secret chat, you remember that? He started stuttering when I named it. I threw it off in an off question. Remember that? He didn't know what the hell to do. How'd you know? Like, how did you know? What? And then the idiot said, you just said what you said, what that I said that was in the secret chats. Told on himself. Fucking idiot. Sure do recall. Because I caught his ass. Exactly. But yet they want to paint me like I'm on some drugs or something. They want to paint me that I'm this ill, vile man that's this criminal that goes around and a murderer. Give me the tools, the resources I need. And I promise you, if my health gets better, I'll do what can be done. I'm going to have a new wish list on Amazon. It's nothing much and nothing really, but it is stuff we need for the field. It's stuff we need for the field. I'll tell you one thing would be the most important is have a camera person that could really, really do some stuff. If I go out, all I expect is gas, food, and hotel expenses. I don't want your big monies. I don't want anything, whatever. And that's a lot less than what they make on YouTube now. As long as some of my things are covered, I don't care to put the rest in. But they are more in Tennessee than you would ever believe. And you ask, why is it happening in that area? Just that 50-mile radius of these kids are all going missing. Same groups. But I'm going to tell you right now, Summer Wells was not taken by none other than her own daddy. Think about it. Summer Wells was taken by her own. That scream you hear, whether you say exist or not, wouldn't it be something if it was Don's claw hammer? Wouldn't it be something if it was Don's claw hammer that he had? But they done away with the evidence, and then they probably killed her, right? So sad. If I had a badge and I had the authority, I would already arrested Candace and Don, separated them into rooms, and done what needed to be done. Let me ask you a question. Y'all said that wasn't cigarette burns on Summer Wells. I remember that. Little professional sharer came up there. Oh, that's not a cigarette burn. That's some kind of skin. No, it's cigarette burn, bitch. That's a control thing that predators use. Did you know that? Did you know that one of the control ways and one of the punishing ways was cigarette burns? Did you know that? No, you didn't because you never studied it. You never had anything like that. Summer had them all over her arms. She had two of them on her arms, one on her leg. Predators do that. Did you know that? You don't believe me? Look it up. Put me on trial here. Look me up. Look it up. That's one of the things they do for discipline. You know what the other is? You know what the others are? Do you have any idea what the others are? For discipline. Did, biting is one. You know what else? Anybody else? Somebody question me on this. I'm going to Mountain Violet. I'm getting ready to get off here. I feel good, but my body, my energy level is 1,000%, but my body's not. That's just all I'm gonna say. You're all you really have. Take care. Think about it. Those cigarette burns. You don't think that the DCS, CPS, whatever you want to call it, would have looked at them and said, "Hey, wait a minute. We need to take her in for a physical, an examination." You don't think they'd found out where Don had been? Literally, he knew they was scared to death. Now, there's a reason I put that out there today. Remember, people tell on themselves. With that being said, I'm going to conclude everything. I hope the seminar was good today. I hope you all liked the show. Remember, everything's entertainment purposes only, and it's not really for you to know. As they say, they say. But I do appreciate you all, and I always will be for the good of the people. No matter what anyone says about me, prove me wrong. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. If you want to donate, you donate. If you don't. Remember, if you do donate, you take that control in your own self. I'm not got no hypnotizing. I'm not hypnotizing you or nothing about that. But tonight, I may talk more about what I know and what I think and what I believe in my heart. I don't know. And then we may just skip it all along because I'll be honest with you, going back into this has been really, really rough. But I do appreciate you all. Thank you. And as everybody says, have a good day. Be safe. And if you are going somewhere and you do have kids, please watch out for your children. Remember, it can happen. 9 seconds. Bam. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And we'll listen to a little bit of music. Let you all converse around yourselves and everything. Let you all talk and stuff. I put about 3 or 4 minutes of music on, and I may come back on. I don't know, but right now I'm hurting real bad in my mouth. I'm gonna have to get this piece of food out of my mouth. It's killing me actually on it. So I appreciate you all. Thank you guys. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the music. Now remember, I'm not grifting. And Don knew that. Don knew that. He thought his troubles was over. He didn't know DCS until they made their appearance was coming. He didn't know they was coming back in that 2 days. That's why he had to go. He had the green light from that physical, and he knew that. But what he did days later was just horrible.
Sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come. They will pass. We'll find a woman. You'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And this simple kind of thing will be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of thing. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Get your lust, the rich man's gold, all that you need is in your soul. And you can do this if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Oh, yes, I will.
The fact of the matter is, when I went over to a friend's and we had Candace on text, over thousands and thousands of texts between Candace and I and Candace and that friend. She didn't know that the other number that she was texting was someone completely different. But I did that so I would have double verification of what she was actually saying. There is so much more that you all don't know. The text messages are there that you've never seen. I played it that way to be safe. I'll see you all later.
Pushing me